dice.
How do I rotate my character?
I don't
Control
know.
and
Brett?
scroll wheel.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to read what I'm getting texted right now.
Discord?
Mm-hmm.
How do you follow? I guess I just have to reload. Oh, I'll just do that. All right, so you can see everything. Good. You can pre-prep your icon or your tokens, but you can't go past the purple box that I've outlined.
I forget which thing are we on?
We're on Foundry.
Either link will work, Pedantic DM or the other one.
Be good.
Okay. It should be every. Oh yeah.
Where's my dice, baby?
That token.
Oh, you rolled my d4 and you rolled a 4. Good job, honey. Oh, is that Colby? Stop touching my dice. It's bad
Touch
luck.
all the dice.
Stop!
Touch every single one.
Monkey!
I want to roll one more.
Okay, but not a d20. Oh, he just touched my d20.
Uh-oh.
Ruined.
No, he rolled a 12 at least. No, come on. You touched. Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Good job, honey. Brett! Oh,
I rolled all of them. Did I win?
hey, you
Yes.
had them all neatly laid out by
Oh.
dice type and everything. You fucking bitch. I'm not letting you talk to Roxanne anymore.
Brutal.
Yes, I am. That's why you came over here. Don't stop touching my dice. I'll fix it. I thought you
All
wanted
right.
to talk to her.
We all
Sorry,
set?
hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. There.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Does anybody need a recap?
Nah.
All right. So, like I said, position yourselves behind the purple box as necessary, and then roll your initiative to let me know you're ready. Oh,
Nice.
I guess I need to make one for NPT, huh? Totally forgot about him. Owner. Does NPT use yours or does it have its own?
It has its own.
Okay.
I think there should be a token. Might be a token image in there as well from the one shot.
Tokens. No, not that one. World. One shot.
I'm gonna figure out why mine's not
Yep.
synced up, but here's the roll I got.
You should be able to place them where you need to, Shem. $21. Can I set? There we go. Perfect.
I like how he has a 1d20 plus 0 plus 0.1.
And he rolled a nat 1. Which, by the way, is why I'm not using roll beyond 20.
I don't think that set my initiative.
It did. Just need Corey, NPT, and Nala.
I typed it into
Oh,
the chat.
MPT does
It's
act off of my initiative in that sense.
You jerk.
14.
20?
14.
Oh, that's okay. Got it.
I'm trying to get them linked again, but I
Click beyond 20 icon in both windows and that activates it.
So you said MPT's off of yours, so I don't need to have him on here. Okay. Not inside the purple box, just before it. Or are you trying to move your icon? Tig.
Oh, no. I don't know why it moved. I thought mine was back here. Someone's getting real close.
silent,
Shin's going on an adventure.
silent.
What?
I got a 19.
You are all set. So Tig is first.
Disregard.
Is
my
there a way to
rolls.
stop
It
people from
happens.
moving their tokens when it's not their turn? Oh, begin
No.
combat. That might be it. Maybe?
Just tell Miser not to be a butthead.
Just fix.
By the way, in case you guys forgot, Nala, Shin, and Matthias, you all have Bless on you right now.
So we're about 40 feet away, it looked like.
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay.
What does Bless do?
It's a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Well, in the meantime, I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. Where'd my spell list go? Conjure Animals. With my level 3 spell slot.
Okay.
Do I need to make any rolls?
I don't know. I'm looking that up right now. Conjure animals.
Now you just pick which animals you want.
Let's go with 2 of challenge rating 1.
Did I lose spells?
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah, I don't have arcane weapon anymore.
Uh-oh. Does it look like you unprepped anything?
No, I just know that Unearthed Arcana updated into actual Arcana. So Artificer is actually a part of the game now.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that got updated. So,
Sax doesn't have the Eberron book, so we don't have that. I can't just use it at the moment.
well, anybody could have the book now with how they changed it. As long as somebody had turned on content sharing, then as long as somebody has it, they can share. But still buying a $30 book.
You're saying someone needs to get the book?
Who is the actual? Who does Sax actually have a character still activated here?
Yeah, I reactivated it. And he's
Yeah, still assigned to Sax.
he doesn't have to have the book. As long as they changed it so that as long as somebody has the hero tier sub and turn on content sharing, then anybody who
Oh, I'd
has
also
any
need the
books,
sub, right?
anybody who has any of the books can share their content at that point. So somebody can have the sub and Like one person can have 2 books, another person can have 3 of them, and then you'd have access to all 5 of those books.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, so what you're saying is I should sign up for a hero tier sub and buy this book. Is that what you're saying?
No.
I
Are you wanting to do that or something?
mean, if no one else will.
Okay. Your bears will have a initiative of 11.
Cool.
It's your choice for what you want to summon. So right now I just picked whatever I could find.
Yeah.
More hit points than normal, and the damage from yeah, it should be your choice.
Okay. They're just bears.
Yeah, I picked brown bears because they're the first thing I saw,
Awesome.
and they have resistance. Okay, and 2 extra hit points per hit dice.
So it looks
So
like they have 4 hit dice, so 8 extra hit points.
yep,
Cool. 34 plus 8.
and they have no. I guess they would go on their initiative. So then you can just give them a verbal command.
Yeah. There's those
Okay.
to attack.
So, all right, that's fine. You doing anything else?
At current range, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Shin?
So I drew my weapon, but was not able to cast Arcane Weapon. So it's a bonus action to cast Arcane Weapon. I do that.
Okay.
And then I move forward. To there, and I cast Frostbite at the boss. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
15 is your number. So yeah.
He makes it? Or it makes
Okay,
it?
I'm done. I'm not done. There we go.
Are you okay there?
I think
I'm
that's food in the mouth.
crispy.
You are not done.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Goldie is going to hide in the cavern thing that is still open. Cord, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, enjoy. Have a good night.
I feel like the defender got nerfed too.
Possibly. Bex is muted.
Also, my steel defender took the dodge action, because it do that.
I should add too while Becca's muted. If anybody would like to ride the bears at any point, I think they have slightly higher movement speed than walking. I think they have 40 feet movement. So if you need faster speed.
Shin is very unfamiliar with what Isk does in general, so Shin looked over, saw bears, and went, huh, neat, and moved forward.
Probably.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, Corey, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. I'm like making dinner.
Yeah, you walked away when it became your turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what an asshole. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
When
Okay.
did
Right.
Chester get here?
Okay,
Me.
Laura Bailey.
Yeah, that's me. I don't know how to fucking ping the map, so that's cool. I also lost the ruler tool somehow. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. Wait, how are you? What button are you clicking?
C.
Oh, That's so many buttons.
I like how B and
Here.
I immediately decided to be an asshole about it.
Put my spiritual weapon there in its face.
In its face. Okay.
Right there. Right there.
Well, technically over its wing, but whatever. Cool.
Not
And
like
it is going to attack.
Like that.
I just cast it at 2nd level. It's a +6
Your
to
spiritual weapon
hit.
really like a Bahamut head.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
bust of Bahamut.
Well, it's a dragon-headed bites. That's the flavor. It's a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, well then that doesn't do anything. That was my bonus action. And for my action, I'm going to... Fuck it. I'm going to Guiding Bolt it as well and see if I can do that successfully.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. That's 4d6 radiant damage. 6 plus 11 damage to the boss.
All right.
And I'm going to stay where I'm at for now.
Great.
So that's my turn.
Puts us at the boss. Spiritual weapon does not occupy space. Is that correct?
No,
Correct.
Okay.
it's floating.
Hello.
Let's see. It is going to attack. So both of these are. Does the 13 hit you, Shin?
13 does not hit me.
Does a 20 hit your NPT?
A 20 crushes my MPT.
Okay. Your NPT will take 15 points of slashing damage.
All right, my MPT is nearly dead because I don't know what the fuck the ruling is on MPT anymore.
Is it really nerfed
But
that bad?
noted. Yeah, it went from like 41 health last game to now I can only see it with 21 health.
Okay. We
So
will
I don't
take
know
a
what
look at that.
what's going
That's
on with my artificer shit, and I might just need to change it because I don't want to buy the Everin crap on Beyond right now.
okay. So that was that. And then it will bite you. 16. Does 16 hit you? No, not 16. 13. 13 doesn't hit you.
So I did 15 damage, right?
15 damage to your NPT, yes.
Okay, thank you.
And then that will end its turn. Yes. Your animals go. Tig.
I think they're just doing, let me see what they've got. Multi-attack, bear makes 2 attacks, one with its bite, one with its claws.
Okay. I'm assuming you should be able to move them.
Oh, okay. Sure thing. They've got 40 feet of movement. Should I roll for them?
Yes, please.
You got it. Alright. Melee weapon attack. 5 to hit. Did I just roll my own melee weapon attack?
No, I think for the animals you rolled their attack.
Okay.
So the brown bears have +5 to hit.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it in Foundry.
That's 16. That's going to miss. That will hit.
Okay.
Uh, 42.
That counts for one of the bears.
Yes.
Okay. The claw attack, so 2d6 plus 4. Sorry, this is my first time using the animal summon. It will be less clunky after this.
That's fine. It's a learning experience for all of us.
So I have to override the total HP to 41 because that's still what its HP is.
Okay.
Too bad I can't change other stats around that easily.
Okay,
11.
that's the claws attack.
Okay.
And then other bear, I'll just roll 2d20s at once. Oh, that maybe didn't work like I thought it would.
They both miss. You
That's
can,
fine. One hit.
yeah. You can drop down when you click that. You can kind of see which one each one rolled. That is
Oh,
interesting.
perfect.
All right. So the one that hit the creature is going to get a reactionary hit back. One of the tentacles will sprout out from the dragon and smack it, or at least try to smack it.
Uh-oh.
24. That is definitely going to hit.
Ouch.
And that is a low roll, so that's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And they have hit point totals on them. I changed them, so if you want to use them.
Oh, perfect.
We'll say I did that one. Is that the ping?
Yeah. I'll take that one's health down by 8. Yeah, I think that's the end of their turn.
Okay. Nala?
I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
Can you see when I do the ruler?
Yep.
If I move there, can I melee it or no?
Yes.
You can also press space to move to the end of your ruler.
Okay. With my great sword, I'm going to try to hit it.
Okay. Go for it.
Plus a D4.
Plus a d4.
That will miss, so you will want to roll your d4 to see if you can hit it. It's close enough that you can.
I'm trying.
Just roll a /roll 1d4. There you go. Perfect. You hit it.
Okay.
15 points of damage. Your great sword sinks in a little bit. It's very awkward feeling because the tarred-like substance catches it, but you're able to pull it back out.
Okay. And then for my second attack,
Same thing. You will want to roll a d4. You might be able to get it. And you hit it.
I'm just slow.
Bless
I
is
like that you
dope.
rolled the exact same thing for both of them. All right. Your sword sinks in pretty well. Again, sticks a little bit, but you're able to pull it back out. Are you doing anything else?
Uh, I want to say yes, but I'm trying to find it. Oh, I would like to action surge and do all that again.
Sure. Action surge.
Does a 12 hit? Probably
12
not.
does not hit.
All right.
Roll a d20 again and just don't roll a 1. Roll another d20 and hope you don't roll high. Okay. Shin, Nala almost takes your head off.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Nat 1 fails, huh?
2 in a row, I gotta.
I got a nat 1.
Yeah, you got 2 nat 1s.
Yeah, you have a +7, so a nat 1 gives you an 8.
Gotcha.
But you miss overall. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that was totally useless.
It happens. So the dragon will make an action against you, Nala. One of its tentacles from seemingly nowhere sprouts out and tries to attack you. Does a 19 hit.
Yes.
All right. That is 9 points of damage. Right? 8. No, 9. I can do math. 9 points of damage. All right, so that's that. Matthias, your turn.
Hi. I am going to
Matthias?
hopefully.
Matthias,
yes,
not Shin?
Matthias, not me. Sorry, V. I'm confused because I'm still reading through shit.
I guess I'll just dash so I'm back here.
Okay.
And I don't think. And then bonus action, I'll use a Wrathful Smite,
Okay.
and that's concentration.
All right. I don't know what that does.
Oh.
Wrathful Smite.
Oh.
Okay. You just do extra damage when you hit. I think.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing up.
Interesting. Okay. So that is your turn, yes?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Tig?
All
Or
right.
rather, is
Think a lot of these would require me to get close, but I'm still about 60 feet away, right?
I think so.
All right.
You're 35 feet now.
35.
Because it moved.
Okay. Perfect. I'm going to cast Magic Stone, which I think I can cast it on this. I assume I cast it on this turn. I can use them on a different turn. Because I can turn some pebbles magical for like magic damage.
It's a bonus action, so you can use it. You can cast it this turn and use it this turn if you want.
I'm gonna cast it this turn, save them for next turn.
Sure.
The duration lasts a bit, and instead for my bonus action, I think I'm gonna drop a totem.
Well, Magic Stone is also a bonus action.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna use Magic Stone. I will use Frostbite.
Okay.
In which case, I will do target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. It fails.
Okay. failed save, target takes 1d6 cold damage and disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes.
All right.
Someone has frostbite.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
Nice.
I guess it doesn't necessarily have weapons, but it is damage. Damage is good. And
Okay. So you hit it with your spell, and the piece that you hit freezes over, and it howls in annoyance. And you think you did a little more than normal.
that is weird.
All right.
Oh, and for bonus action, I'm gonna drop a spirit totem. Sorry to make you have to drop so many tokens on here. You can just use whatever token for this. I'm going to drop a hawk spirit totem, I think.
Good.
Didn't you already bonus action this turn?
No, she rescinded
That was
that.
No, she
Yeah.
took that back.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Where are you putting it?
I will put it.
Creepy.
Perfect. This is it. I'll put it.
You can't move it right now. I haven't assigned permissions.
Oh, that's fine. Let's put.
Actually, I
it...
should assign positions because we're going to have this more often than not. So why not?
You have a circle of the shepherd druid in your party. Get ready for summons.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to not summon 8 things unless we super need 8 things. But
Okay,
Which we do.
You should have permission now.
oh, okay.
Can you move it?
Let's see. It has like a 30-foot range, right?
I don't.
So.
Maybe.
I'll put it here.
Hawk Spirit. You can summon it within 60 feet of you, and it has a 30-foot radius around it. Yes.
Okay, this seems good.
What'd it do?
When a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the spirit's aura, you can use your reaction to grant advantage to that attack roll. In addition,
Fuck
you and your
yeah.
allies have advantage on wisdom perception checks while in the aura. So I think once per battle round, I can use a reaction to give someone an attack advantage. So if anybody really wants it, let me know. I'll just have to react when you're rolling.
Sure. Yes, I would take that when it comes to my turn.
Okay.
If you need it.
If I need it.
If anyone.
I'm not flanking. I know someone who is.
Isn't there no flanking
Flanking.
rules though?
There are no
It's
flanking.
silent.
Yeah. It said in the little description thing.
Yeah.
Huh?
I just moved here because I didn't want to be next to everybody just in case.
Yeah.
You don't want
It's
your
like
head
we
taken
know
off
dragons
too?
have breath weapons, but at the same time, I also want to form some sort of wall between me and the squishies behind me. Even though I am technically a squishy.
Well, there was no room to be the wall, so I had to go somewhere.
Yeah, we're getting this dragon surrounded, damn it. Surrounded! Tar dragon with tentacles and crap and ew.
Okay. Is that all you got? Or is that all you're doing?
Yeah, I'm done.
Sounds good. Shin, you're up.
Why do you cause sickly sweet tar everywhere?
All right. Shin's action's done.
Shin is going to cast Branding Smite.
Sure.
And then he is going to attack.
With a D4.
Yeah, well, that's getting added in a moment.
No, he's attacking with the D4.
Specifically with a D4.
Not that he needs my D4.
Nope, that hits. 12 damage. What's the spike do?
I wanted.
21.
Alright, so that is 12 slashing damage plus
Yikes.
another
Hell
12
yeah.
radiant
Nice.
damage.
Hell
on top
yeah.
of Let me just bring that spell up real quick for you. And that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
It still gave you 12 damage on it.
Shush. Let's not talk about that. Because that roll's fucking wasted for the next time I hit.
Okay.
Shit's dim light.
Yeah. So
So
it's
are
he's
you
a
doing-
dim boy now.
Are you doing 12 and 12, or are you doing 12, 12, 12? That's
No. Don't count the last one. The last one was me mistaking a click for a different click
Okay,
that I needed.
got it.
I'm doing 24 damage this strike. I need to actually hit it again to be able to attempt to try to get that again. Which I'm doing my next attack. Now.
Okay.
Do you want advantage?
Let's see what he rolls first.
Do you have to? Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay.
I mean, I would like advantage, but at the same time, I'm good either way. I would love advantage. No, I'm just kidding.
Save it, Tig.
You're
Save it.
good.
Don't fucking listen to Miser when he's being a butt on purpose. Hey, you want to roll that D4?
That hits. 10
21's a hit?
damage.
Okay. So that is 10 slashing damage, and I have to check to make sure I can actually do Branding Smite again. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, before the spell ends, the weapon gleams with astral radiance. So
Yes,
is the spell over with only one attack?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then that one's just 10 damage.
Okay.
Still good.
MPT will take the dodge action again because I used my bonus action.
Okay. You will get a tentacle in your face.
I will block a tentacle in my face with an awesome sword.
Does 17 hit you?
Fuck you, it's my AC exactly.
Well, good thing it's rolling really ass, so you take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Goldie's turn. She stays hidden. Corey's turn.
Okay, Corey is going to get closer.
Did you
And
just
also,
Huh.
Yeah, this is fine. She's gonna go here. And I apologize, guys, because my spell choices were poor in advance of this fight. But she's gonna cast Sacred Flame, which is a dexterity saving throw 14.
Okay.
My DC is 14 for some stuff.
You think you almost had it, and then it shifts in a way that you don't think is possible, and it makes it safe.
Legendary resistance. I think it's a cantrip. Yeah, so I don't get any damage if I don't
Okay.
hit, but my spiritual weapon is going to attack.
Sure.
And I rolled a nat 1.
Roll again.
Oh, fuck. That's a 12.
Okay. Your spiritual weapon is fine.
That's good. And that, my friends, is what we like to call in the business a useless fucking turn. Go ahead. I'm done.
All right. As Corey, it is the dragon's turn. The Bragon's turn. It's Bragon.
The Blagon.
It looks at you, Shin, and just you don't know how you can know this, but it smiles a very creepily smile, and it breathes on all three of you.
Don't do that.
Oh, Jesus.
I need all of you to give me a DC 14 dex save.
Oh my gosh, don't do that!
Shin, Nala, and Corey.
Oh, and, okay. Shouldn't have moved, god damn it.
You moved in the perfect position.
Dexterity save?
Fuck!
Yes, dexterity 14.
Oh, fuck.
If only I was closer.
Yeah,
Bless works
8.
with this, alright? Does it,
I
please?
think
Yep,
so.
it does. Yeah.
Okay, never mind, don't need it. Fuck that Bless.
Hey!
Oof.
Bless helped Nala
Ooh.
hit twice, thank you very much.
I would very much like to.
Is that the third nat 1 you've rolled? You should stop using this roller.
Well, I
Roll it.
rolled.
I love how much
I
you guys
rolled
think
an
rollers are
18, but
responsible for it.
I rolled an 18, but it unsynced,
Oh, man.
so I
that's
had
rough.
to roll it again.
Roll it one more time for me, Nala. Okay. You're fine. Well, not right. Corey?
I rolled an 8, by the way.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
I failed, right? The DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
You rolled an 8, so I didn't know if you rolled something and rolled the 8 and then added on
No,
top
the
of
8
that.
was my total. I'll only
Okay.
tell you what my actual dice is if I'm having a breakdown.
All right.
Usually I'll
if
just
you
tell
actually
you
rolled on the
plus
roller.
my modifier. Well, do you want me to roll on a roller? Because I
I'm
will.
just teasing you. I don't care.
But I hate the roller. I like my
All right.
pretty shiny
So those who
clinky
fail
math
take
rocks.
39 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Holy
my
fuck! That is
God.
actually showing.
Oh god.
oh, I should not have moved, guys.
Those who save take 19. Yes, 19.
Ow.
Mm.
Cool. Good thing I have all my heals prepared.
So I take 39.
Yes.
Ow.
I like how that was specifically angled to hit the 3 humanoids, and Metal Panther thing's like, hey, what's up?
Metal Panther thing is like, I am liking this dodge action.
I repeat. Ow.
All right, Isk, your animals are up to go.
Alright. I'll roll their d20s in a group, so we'll just see which ones hit.
Sure.
Okay, that's 1 and 13.
The 13 will hit.
Okay, that's claws, 2d6 plus 4.
Yikes.
16.
Nice.
I think that's
The
the
MVPs of this fight right now.
Yeah, apparently Bear 1 doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, if only he wanted to breathe fire on the bears and the inanimate objects.
And then, do we do movement before taking the attack?
Either. You can do either.
Okay, because I want to move the bear over here before it does its attack.
Okay, that's fine.
Do 20. And this is 17 and 15.
They both hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 1d8 plus 4 and 2d6 plus 4. 8 and 6 plus 4. 10.
All right.
Tig is very quickly dominating this roll list.
I'm trying to minimize that I read a guide about the conjure animal have like 8 or so.
You're going pretty insane with those rolls. Let me
Hey
tell
man, if it hurts the Durgan, I say I'm all for it.
you. I'm not against it. I'm just laughing at it.
It's pretty funny. I'm again it.
And I think that's it for their turn. They're just
The,
gonna stand
the
where they
bear
are
that
otherwise.
hit it massively is going to get a retaliation strike.
Okay.
That is 16, which I think gets it.
Okay.
This weird black tarish mouth sprouts out from the dragon and latches onto the bear, and it just has this like sucking noise, and then
Ooh.
it goes back into the body.
Oh, I don't like that.
And
Ew.
you can see it kind of reform some parts of pieces that were hacked off before when it does that.
Oh.
Uh-oh. So that would be Bear 2 is gone.
The first bear takes 7 points of damage.
Okay. Bear 1 minus 7. Alright.
And Nala, it is your turn.
Second wind, it doesn't say if it's a bonus or an. It does say. Never mind, just kidding.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a bonus.
Yep.
Silent?
Yeah.
I forgot one thing.
Yeah.
It is active. I don't know if you'll let me have it, but it is an active thing.
Okay.
I forgot it because it's not on my fucking spell list anymore for me to see it, obviously.
Okay. which is
Arcane weapon. I would just add another 1d6 to the damage as well,
all right.
but I did
Sure.
forget it.
Go ahead and roll it. That's fine. Don't bother me none.
And I'm gonna classify
course.
that it is also radiant damage.
Of course.
Apparently 6 radiant damage.
All right. That's fine. And Nala, second wind. Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm going
Okay.
to attack.
You're
with
going to
the
attack.
greatsword.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll. You will miss, and the D4 will not help you.
Okay. And then for the second attack,
That hits. 14. Okay.
and then for my bonus action, I would like the second wind.
Sure.
So I roll a d10 plus 7.
Okay.
That didn't do what I wanted it to.
You can click the D10 for straight from there though.
Oof.
11 points of damage, or 11 points of healing?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I'm tapped.
All right, Matthias.
All right, I'm gonna walk around the dragon to pop myself here.
Really?
Okay.
So that people are in range for the thing, and
All right.
gonna attack.
Sure.
Shit. Y'all fucked me up.
Add your D4. He was blessed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just barely got it.
His queen. I'd like to specify, I'm pretty sure they're just rolling the number 4.
Why is
When
the
Miser
total
did it,
damage...
it said 1d4 and then.
Why is the
a
total
different-
damage 10? So
Hmm?
it's 5 plus 5. What is the
Mine
two-handed
says
damage? Is
1d6.
that on top of that? I don't...
Two-handed you can just ignore because it's versatile.
Okay, so it's 10 damage.
Yes.
Mine
And
specifically said 1d6. Matthias, on the other hand, specifically just says 4.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he rolled a d4. I think he put
Yeah,
in
he
the
didn't.
command roll 4.
Oh, all right, you missed.
See? Yeah.
All right.
I think Ilaria did that earlier too.
Yeah, I realized that when I did the d10.
Oh, you
It's
could
like-
just say roll 4.
Let's just give you 4.
All right, great.
All
All
right.
right,
Well, I'm gonna try again.
sure. Again, you roll your 1d4 on top of that. You will hit, so 13 damage.
13 plus it was plus 6
Good roll.
psychic damage,
Yep.
and has to make a
it's-
wisdom save DC 15, or be a fear to me.
Afeared.
Afeared.
Is to make a what kind of save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom or be afraid?
Yep.
Okay. It doesn't seem affected by that at all.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Tig, top of the order.
Alright. Let's see.
Oh, sorry. Before you go, it is going to lash out at you, Matthias.
Okay.
Does 9? I doubt 9 hits.
Nope.
One of the tentacles just completely whiffs.
It tried.
It did.
Glances off his shield.
All right, Tig.
Alright. Let's do. Yeah, not a ton right now. I think I'll try frostbite again.
Okay.
So target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. What was the save?
Constitution saving throw. See,
I'm pretty sure it made it.
my con is 14. I think my saving throw. Yeah, did it get above? I think 14.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think it's
Alright.
saved.
Yep. It's
Okay. And then bonus action, Magic Stone.
okay.
So I'm just gonna get those prepped.
Yep. And Shin, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Shin, who has too many tabs open looking for all the stuff that he's missing, is just going to attack normally himself without actually doing any more smiting.
Sure.
Leave that to the true smiter of the party.
Honey.
And
That will hit.
do I need to roll a d4?
Yep. And
Alright.
you're using a great sword. Okay.
Yeah.
Your hit slams down on the creature and pins it to the ground. Isk, you feel the ground not vibrate, pulse underneath you like it wants you to touch it.
Huh.
Touch the ground or touch the dragon?
Touch the ground.
Where I am?
Yep.
What the hell? Isk will do that.
Okay.
Also, because the extra damage was still there on that part.
Sure. So Shin attacks with his great sword, and it just, like I said, it slams down on the dragon, pinning it to the ground for a brief moment, and you think it's pretty much done. None of you are really in a good position to see what's going on back behind you, but as you touch the ground and you feel kind of energy transfer from your hands into the ground, and up beneath the dragon itself bursts brass type fire that surrounds all of you but doesn't harm you at all. You have the option to step back if you wish, considering it is really awkward to be in that, or you can stay where you are now.
Am I still pinning the dragon with my sword?
Yes.
I will remain.
Okay.
And go, what's going on, guys?
It's really hard to hear because the fire is extremely loud right now.
What's going on, guys?
Does everybody else decide to stay?
I'm gonna say.
Okay.
What's the radius of that fire?
It is pretty much 5 feet around it, so you're outside of it.
Okay, copy that.
So you can, from where you are, Corey and Isk, you can see the outlines of people. A little difficult to tell because it's so bright. The creature just unearths an unholy scream and seems to be burning up alive in it. And as the fire continues to go, it starts disintegrating completely. And then, so your sword stops pinning it and it's just kind of pressed to the ground.
Can I look at Goldie?
Goldie's peering out from behind or inside the stairwell.
She just looks like she's looking at it.
Yep, she's just looking at it.
Hmm.
The fire itself, as it engulfs the creature and kind of surrounds all of you, as the creature disintegrates, you then kind of get an outline of what you think is what the dragon used to look like, and it nods at Isk before it also disappears, and then the flames die down.
That was toasty.
Where'd that come from?
Did that fire hurt you?
No?
Oh.
Fine. Well,
Well,
ish.
yeah. I go up to Shin first and give him cure wounds at level 3. I'm gonna do this to everybody, so give me a second.
Is combat over, or are we still
Yeah,
in combat?
combat is now over.
Okay.
Isk, you don't feel that nauseous feeling anymore. And Shin, you don't feel the taste in the back of your mouth. And you also have this mental note that says waypoint unlocked.
Five.
That's very important.
Shin, you get 11 hit points back. Nala, you get 15 hit points back. I'm also gonna
Woo.
cast Cure Wounds on myself and get some hit points back.
Go. Does this say plus 30 feet?
There we go.
I gave myself, Jesus, 23 hit points back. I rolled best on my own. Sorry, guys.
I was trying to get closer to everybody because I get a +4 to saves when you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh,
Yeah, I
what
have
did you do?
other.
Isk?
Yes?
Isk? What did you do?
Yes. There was energy here. I could feel it, so I tried to reach out to it.
What?
I have a DM question. Would it
Yeah.
be, or maybe this is a roll, would it be a reasonable guess that that dragon might have been the guardian for this area? This.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You don't even need to roll for that. You're pretty confident that it was.
Okay. All right. Cool.
That was a metal dragon, right?
It was a young brass dragon, or at least it had brass type scales on it. In the very few bits that you saw, but when the fire came up, it was mostly brass. How you can tell the difference between brass and bronze, I'm not gonna say, but you can.
Because it breathed fire instead of lightning.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, Corey would know what the different types of metallic dragons' breath weapons are.
Yes. Yes, you
Any
would.
studious follower of Bahamut would know. I'm sorry, I'm in my lab
It
too much
spit
for
hot
that bullshit.
fire. No, it's Aaron's joke.
Do
Yeah.
do you still taste the
No, we unlocked a waypoint.
What's
What?
a waypoint?
No, but we have it. When I figure it out, I'll tell you. But otherwise, I'm looking at these rocks. Because I want to know what the fuck a waypoint is.
roll to find waypoint?
The rocks that you see here, the Stonehenge-like rocks, are not actually here. That's the only picture I could find that is what I wanted. Those are not actually here.
Goldie,
Corey goes and picks up Goldie. Yeah.
what does it mean to have an unlocked waypoint?
What?
Yeah, that's my thought too.
I have no idea.
Alright, well, I'm gonna focus on that for a while then. Are we good here? Right, we are good here. We did all the things. Alright.
Oh.
Do we immediately want to go towards the next thingy? The next ley line?
If you want to sit for 10 minutes, I can give you more health back.
I mean, I'll be casting a spell for 10 minutes.
Perfect. I will too. So while he is doing his thing, I'm going to Prayer of Healing us. And anybody who lost health will get 11, 12, 13, 14 points of health back. Yay! To anybody, all of us, anybody who needs it. I'm almost at
Thank
full.
you, old lady.
You're welcome.
You say 14 hit points?
That's what I do. Yep, 14.
I'm casting ley lines just to help with a trajectory or triangulation of the direction we need to go to towards the closest one from where we're at now. which map-wise, I know where we need to go, but directional-wise, Shin is just making sure.
Think it is southwest, if I remember correctly.
Yes, towards Dark Harbor. Do I gauge any sort of strength from the ley line, or just specific
Actually, no.
specific direction?
You cast ley line, and it points directly at the buttons that you use to open up the cavern.
Oh, true.
Huh.
That's the closest ley line to us, technically.
But
That
we're
doesn't
already
go
here. I
away.
would have figured it was already solved. Huh. Valid point. Okay, we need to head towards Dark Harbor, guys.
All right.
Whichever way that is.
How far away is that?
What makes
It's
it
a
dark?
ways. We got a while. We can make it there though. Could go back to Volcarn and maybe pick up something to travel with. Maybe go down Volcarn's river towards Farport instead, but then we'd be closer to a different one.
Are you looking at the map? Because how do you remember this?
Eidetic memory.
Ah.
Oh, there's a map.
How many days did it take us to get here? We're near Farport, right?
It took you a day and a half to get here.
We're nowhere near Farport. I'm
No, we're not.
sorry.
We're we're like right
You
there.
are right about here.
By Volcarn.
Oh.
Travel to do.
Yeah. Corey's down to go back and get a ride.
So
But-
if we take a path down the river towards Farport, that might be shorter time. It depends on how fast the river travel goes, or we could take a caravan or something to head towards Dark Harbor. I will say if we go to Farport, there is actually a closer ley line at that point.
Do we have any indication that it matters which one we go to in which order?
Well, having just casted my ley line spell, it immediately bonked me right to this one again anyways, so unless Isk over there is feeling something special. Shin says, looking over to Isk.
Don't, out of character look at the DM, because I don't have a role for this.
Do I have feelings?
When you go to your Shaluyas, you know that they have multiple connections to them, and generally, on average, pretty much everyone you've run to has had 4 connections to it. What you have to do is you have to do almost ritualistic walk around the ley line to figure out where the spirit path starts breaking off again, to then be like, okay, it's that way, or it's that way, or it's that way. Does that make sense?
So we
Whether or not we
have
want
to get them close, is what you're saying.
If we already have a map, it's a question of whether or not we need to do that where the map said, but there's also the question of whether or not the map was marking other ley line points or not.
It was.
Then
That is what I discerned from the map. How would you know? You don't read maps.
Guess the best way to be sure is to go to the next one.
Which one is the next one?
Not sure.
Corey closes her eyes, feels in her soul, and goes, whichever one we want.
Alright, you know what? Screw it, we're going to Dark Harbor.
Wow, okay.
Wait, why?
I point in a random direction, and then start walking southwest anyways.
Start.
Okay.
Walking southwest.
I will follow. I will secretly behind Shin's back roll my eyes. As
I will not so
follow.
secretly mumble loudly. Jeez, guys can't even pick a fucking direction. What kind of group am I traveling with right now? I thought I wasn't the leader of this group. What the hell? I look back over at the one that had the helmet, the sergeant of the group, the commander of the group,
Excuse
the
me.
military person of the
Excuse
group.
me.
oh, I know
I
you
was
wanna pick a
about to
fight
pick
with.
a place, and then you talked over me. So we're going to Dark Harbor.
Shin stops. Did you say any of that out loud?
Yes.
Looks back at you. Oh. So now because you think I talked over you, you want to have a direction? So are we actually going to Dark Harbor, or would you rather go to the other place?
Oh no, we're going to Dark Harbor.
Oh yeah, no, Dark Harbor? Really?
No,
All right, lead the way.
Hey, kids, stop fighting!
I didn't do anything.
Corey feels deep nostalgia.
This isn't fighting at all. What are you talking about?
Looks like fighting to me.
Iska's
What,
just
do you really
fascinated.
think I would fight with a military advisor person? A
No,
military
like
person in
not like
general?
a. There's a difference between like verbal sparring and like punching each other.
Well,
Let's
yes, I would
go.
run
We better
circles
be
around
walking.
here in
If we're
verbal
not
sparring.
walking, Corey starts walking. Let's go.
So
So
the
Corey is
GM
the
will also
leader.
point out to the people with survival that the sun is almost about to set.
Let's find a place to camp.
Does that one have survival?
No.
Guys will start looking for a place to camp.
Does that one have survival?
Yes.
Okay.
This one does too.
You missed a complete opportunity to smartass me about that then.
It's starting to get late. Probably should find a place to camp.
Sun's getting real low, partner.
Yeah, it is.
It's way past
So
9
you know
a.m.
that the place that you just came from had a cave of some sort, obviously, because you opened it up to get into it. But you're not sure how long it would stay open and whether you might get trapped in it.
And have to solve all the puzzles again.
Uh,
So no to the cave.
The other option is that you see a tree nearby within walking distance. You see multiple trees nearby, but none of them that are like a big patch of trees. So you're gonna have to just like pick one of the trees and be like, all right, this seems to be about the best we can do.
Looks like the best we're gonna do before it gets too dark is one of these trees over here.
Well, one of those trees.
Yeah.
So would have preferred walking, but we're good. Let's do this. Let's do the campy bit.
I will take
Huh?
first watch.
I will trance.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We just had this conversation last night.
No, you're still welcome to take your watches. Don't worry about it. I'm still gonna trance and take some watches afterwards.
Perfect.
I'm asleep.
Thias will lean up against the tree with the hat over his head again. Or hat over his face.
Here's a
I'll
real
take-
question: does Isk share warmth with Nala again?
Yes.
Okay. Isk,
Cuddle
when you
buddy.
dream, you get images. You get the feeling you're not dreaming about yourself or anything you've experienced before. You're dreaming of something else. You're dreaming of somebody else, somewhere else, maybe not that far off, actually. You feel like you're inside of a lair, almost like a dragon's lair, and you were attacked by something you have no idea what it was. You couldn't even defend yourself. You barely were able to hold on until it just overwhelmed you, suffocated you, killed you, and took you over. And then you see a party of 5 people attack the thing that you were, kill it, and cleanse you.
I guess we did the right thing then.
Shin, while you're trancing, you get images. You think you're watching yourself in third person, which is very odd to see. And you think you're crafting an amulet.
Crafting an anvil?
Amulet.
Amulet.
You think it is for a companion of yours. In fact, one you've just met recently. You're not really
Was it
sure
perhaps one I
why,
argued with?
and you're not really sure exactly what is happening. But once you're done with your trance, you feel you have an understanding of how to repair the amulet with the scale.
Yes, yes. I understand clearly now.
For the rest of you, the night goes by quietly. No issues.
I do say that immediately as I wake up from my trance.
I don't think I'm awake to comment on how creepy that is, so I won't. But Corey wants to carry Goldie today, if Goldie will allow that.
Goldie will, of course, allow that.
Cool. Oh, long rest. Those fucking hit points back.
Oh. Should probably do that as well.
Spell slots! Yay!
Refresh those spell slots.
Fuck it. Oh shit, I get to pick new spell.
Oh, that's right.
Thank
Oh,
God.
Casually.
Tig and I go bye-bye
Glad you
now.
guys have your spells.
I am gonna get rid of Blight because I don't think that's gonna help us anymore like I thought it would. Unprepare.
I thought daylight was sunbeam. Don't need that shit. Goodbye.
It's fine.
Glad you guys have your spells. And are not missing half your
I
your
didn't
fucking
pick
list.
something out of fucking playtest shit, so you know.
Glad you guys can move forward with content.
Time to cross class.
Uh-huh.
I'll get the book once there's a coupon on next Friday.
I'm surprised Honey still can't find a book for it. Or a
Oh
coupon
yeah,
for it.
fucking Black Friday's coming.
Yeah, there's just no coupons right now at all.
Yeah, no.
Fucking everything is concentration.
Well, duh.
This might be good.
Bless the best concentration for quite a while.
Yeah, I had it the whole time. Oh, I should have fucking rolled for it when I took damage.
I feel I'm missing a cantrip too or something. Oh, I also just cast Mending a few times on Metal Panther thing to heal Metal Panther thing to full too.
Okay. No issues there. Morning arrives as you are all taking care of your character sheets.
Okay.
Goldie seems to attach herself to Corey.
Excellent. Corey is very happy about that.
Probably a
Who will take
I walk over to Nala like right at the crack of dawn and just kind of start poking her and be like, "Hey, hey, hello."
I groggily wake up. I'm like, what? Shin, what do you want?
Well, it's morning. You are the leader, are you not?
When did I become the leader?
Did you not see what we did in the puzzle thingy?
Yeah.
Hello, leader.
Okay.
Also, I know how to repair your amulet.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, now you're awake?
You're basically saying that you have the power to give me a present. That's exciting.
Real over dramatically to the whole camp. I have the power! Now give me your amulet.
Okay.
Okay.
what kind of power?
To repair the amulets.
Not
Although,
yet.
I guess I can't really repair it right now, so because we're going to be moving. Unless I can repair it between two bears and a workstation set up between them. I don't think I can do that.
That might be worth seeing.
I'd carry you, but I'm already carrying Corey. So, or fucking
You are
Goldie.
carrying yourself. You are impressive, lady. You are very
I have beer,
impressive.
leave me alone.
She carries
Wait,
herself.
Corey, when did you get alcohol? Why are you drinking on the job?
Hey,
Nala,
I'm
I
fucking
feel that
old,
is an
okay?
infraction. I feel that is an infraction.
How
Well,
long would it
don't,
take you to repair the amulet?
If you want my joints to work, I need a little booze in the morning, okay?
A little bruise?
Bark.
Yep.
A little bird?
Her jaws are still warm.
Hey, I'm old as fuck, okay?
I can see
Oh.
that.
How
Wow.
old are you?
Never ask a lady how old she is, son.
However old she is, I guarantee you I'm at least 30 years older.
Mm.
Oh, in years, but not in life expectancy.
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't follow that.
Well, you could die tomorrow, so maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, any one of us could die tomorrow.
I raise my eyebrows at that and go, well, considering I know generally what your skill is as a cleric, I'm pretty sure you can't give yourself immortality.
I wasn't planning on it. What I'm
So
saying
what
is
do you
that I'm
plan
a
on
lot
living
closer
for?
to death than you, son.
Sounded like the reverse of what you were trying to say there.
Well, then you misinterpreted my meaning. Or I said it
Anyone
bad.
else?
Whichever.
Anyone else catch the reverse meaning of that?
So about this amulet, I can carry you.
Oh.
Trust me,
Probably.
I'll probably need some more of a steady workspace to be able to fix it. I just wanted to let you know that I actually can fix it now.
Oh, that's cool.
How-
Okay, we gotta go to Dark Harbor like now because Shin can fix my amulet.
Alright.
Also, I am just assuming that since this puzzle seemed very directed at you, that the amulet to be fixed would be yours. So I am making a guess here. I feel it is educated enough, but I could be wrong.
What happens if you try to
Makes
fix
sense to
it
me.
and it doesn't work?
Well, then I break your amulet further. I don't actually know.
We shall find out.
V got up.
I was throwing the beer can into the trash.
I thought you
V's
stopped
drinking
drinking
all
while
the
you play
jobs.
D&D. What happened, V?
One beer isn't gonna do anything.
We've
Well, I
driven
had
2
one
people
beer
to
and you
drink
guys
in this
have
game silent.
already made fun of me.
That's fine. We're here to have fun.
Hey, I'm drinking because I got a fucking job offer today, okay?
Oh yeah. You go, girl. You go get it.
You did?
Yeety.
Yay!
Yeah, I did.
I was too busy.
That's
I couldn't
okay.
keep up.
Work is supposed to be for working, unless you're lazy like me.
That sounded very sing-songy.
I'm pretty sure the coffee that I had along with the beer kind of negated things.
Probably
Beer
not.
and coffee, it sounds like a terrible fucking combination.
Well,
It'd further dehydrate you.
now I'm drinking water.
Good V. Good V. Right.
Alright, so
On to Dark
we were
Harbor.
We're
we were heading to
walking.
Dark Harbor.
Hi ho.
Who is leading the group currently?
Hi ho. It's off to Dark Harbor we go.
The one
Seems to have, like,
singing.
three different people simultaneously.
Okay.
I don't
We-
really know if I know where I'm going.
You probably do not.
Oh, okay.
Pick one person who's leading the group right now.
Matthias will lead.
Okay. Roll me 4d4.
44.
40-44.
Huh.
Wow. Okay. How are you trying to distinguish which way you're going in terms of where to get to? There doesn't seem to be well-worn paths.
Probably taking in where the sun is and crap.
Okay. You have survival, yes?
Yes.
All right.
And
You know
crap.
whereabouts you would take, or whereabouts how you would get there, and how to navigate using the sun to get directionally there. But you might be off a little bit. So roll me a survival roll.
Alright.
really off.
Oh, this roller sucks butt.
You're heading, you wanted to be heading south by southwest, you're instead heading west. Sorry, no, you'd be heading south. That would make more sense. You're not that far off, but you're off.
Technically puts us closer to Dark Harbor, so not too bad.
Yeah, you're still getting there. You're not really sure. You
Not
think you're
taking-
doing all right, but doesn't seem to be doing too well.
Taking
But for the
scenic
most
route.
part, it's pretty quiet. There's some animals around, but you scare them off very quickly if they notice you. Birds aren't as bothered by you, but anything on the ground just tries to stay away from you, just because large creatures usually equal bad. Nothing major seems to happen. You're able to walk along. Do you double check yourself as you go, or do you just kind of go, nope, this sounds about right?
I'd probably check every couple hours, make sure I'm going the right way.
Okay, make me another roll. We'll do one for the morning, one for the evening.
Other survival.
Yeah, please.
Oh my god. Seriously, guys? We have to stop using this roller.
Cirrus! Oh wait, Mako? Cirrus or Mako? When did you two get here?
You're like, man, I am on point today, and you are going right south. You're like,
Hey, we'll end
I
up in a...
don't need way markers or anything. I'm good to go. I'm just gonna keep going this way. No big deal. Nothing seems to happen. Roll me. No, it's fine. Yeah. So near the end of the day, it's the sun's about to set. You think you've taken good amount of distance, but you're gonna have a ways to go because you're going off the beaten path, as it were.
Okay.
So it's getting about that point where you're gonna need to bunk up for the night.
Alright. Once it's starting to get dark, I'd look for a place to camp.
Make me one more survival check.
Third
All
time's
right,
the
V.
charm. Hey, there
There we go. When it's not that important. Good job.
You find a couple trees together that make a nice overhang, and as you find them, it starts to rain a little bit.
Alright. This looks like best we're gonna find for a place to camp here.
Okay.
Doing it.
And now we find out how far off the mark Matthias's traveling has made us.
How would we know that?
Our dreams tell us everything.
Oh. Your dreams tell you everything.
Our dreams are very enlightening.
I just
My dreams haven't told
cuddle
me
up next to
anything.
Goldie. Yeah, me too.
Up against the tree, hat over the face again.
Auntie Corey,
Yeah?
tell me a story.
I hate you.
Improv time.
That was out of character.
Chips
Corey
up the hat
is
and starts paying
gonna
attention.
tell everyone, I guess, a story about some friends she once had who fought a something.
What a something.
I'm thinking. You put me on the spot. I wasn't expecting this, okay?
Insert random story from last campaign. Go.
They fought 15 giant metal rhinos. Faye, are you happy?
That was a poor story. That story sucked.
No, she's telling the story. Okay, leave me alone. I'm not good
Give
at stories.
me a performance check.
Thank you. My charisma is ass, but like at least
Your real life charisma was showing too.
shut
Oh,
the fuck up.
Wow.
All right, don't fuck me now.
Sassy.
15.
Yes. Don't fuck her now. The performance rule needs to come out.
15.
Okay.
Yeah,
She
just
tells
because
a
Bex doesn't
respectable
like telling
story.
stories.
Yep.
Corey
She
likes
tells a
telling
respectable
stories.
story about how her. Is it just you and your adventuring party, or is it you and a bunch of other people?
It's like an actual story from her past life, but she keeps it kind of general about the other people in the party. Like she'll talk about the kind of stuff they did in the fight, but she won't get like really specific about who those people are.
And what was the creatures that you were attacking or defeating?
What were those things called, Miser, that we fought in the road? Gorgons?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
those.
So she tells a story about some mystical creatures that anybody with Arcana understands what they are, but have not really seen in this world.
Huh. Neat.
I got a lot more stories where that came from.
A lot more
Oh.
performance checks where that came from.
Apparently. Oh, that I'm prepared for this to potentially happen, I will think about it. Miser. Okay.
Did you have any more you wanted to tell tonight?
I think
Looks
it might
over
be
at Goldie.
time
Is Goldie sleeping?
for
Goldie's
the little
sleeping.
one to go to bed. So I'm gonna have to repeat the second half of this story again tomorrow already.
Does Matthias need a good night story too?
Matthias sleeping.
Corey gets up and kisses Matthias on the forehead and then goes back and lays down next to Goldie. Good night.
How does that work with dragon lips?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Did you just like lick his forehead?
No. It's like a snout bump.
It's like a what?
Like a snout bump. Like a nice little light tap with the snout.
A snoot boop.
Snout bump.
Snoop
Yep.
boop.
Okay, got it.
It's a snoop boop. On his forehead. Go to sleep.
I like
Alright.
that she like moved
night
Matthias' hand
passes.
aside
No
to
issues.
snoot boop him on the forehead.
The animals around the area are a little more active than usual, but not too bad. But morning comes.
After my trance, I will, if she did actually hand me that amulet, I will see what I can do to work on it a little bit.
You will know that you need to have continuous uninterrupted time to work on the amulet, and you probably won't be able to do that while on the road, per se.
Okay. RP wise, I am inspecting the cracks and whatnot and how to
Okay.
actually like fuse the two together. Basically that. Not actually
You're not,
fixing
'cause
it right
is
this
the
very
first time
moment.
you're ever going to do something on this. You're not entirely sure how long it's going to take, but your best guess based on what you got gut feeling wise is going to be anywhere between 3 and 7 days to fix. And you will probably need to get something in town to shore up the items that you don't have on you.
Okay.
Good times.
Corey tells Goldie all the parts of the story she missed when she went to bed while they're walking today.
Aw. Okay.
Well, she doesn't get to miss it.
Of course. Everybody wakes up, I'm assuming. Nobody
Yep.
decides to sleep forever.
My character's dead. The end. She committed seppuku in the night.
Rolling that one on waking up.
Yeah.
Hey, that happened. That's how 2 died.
Wow. I'm assuming Matthias
Ooh.
will take lead again.
Yep.
All right, roll me 44 first.
Can
Forty-four.
can I assist him?
Yes, you can.
Gently, like, turn him in a different direction.
It's like, no, honey, no.
Jeez. Okay. Matthias, you can roll. You do or do not have survival?
I do.
Hilaria. Not you.
I do.
You do. Okay, so Matthias, you can roll with advantage. All
That's
right.
good.
What's up? After I get my.
Okay, so based on your first roll, you realize yesterday you were not really heading the right way. So now you have to not necessarily double back, but you have to go more west than south. So it's
Okay.
going to take you a little bit longer.
I'll start leading the way.
Okay. So and then roll me another survival advantage. All right, you're good. So
Yay.
you're making better ground today, especially because you're like, well, shoot, I screwed up, but I think I can kind of get us near back to where we were. You would have to hustle a little more than usual, or you can just continue to kind of take your time, and we'll be probably half a day behind.
He's in no rush.
Okay. Once again, night is creeping closer and closer to the point where you think you need to bunk up.
Alright. I think it's time to look for a place to camp. So
Make me another survival advantage. Again, you find a couple trees, no problem.
Hey.
More
No
high
rain this
noons.
time.
sun's getting real low. Time to camp.
Who's the Hulk of our group?
I was gonna say Corey stops raging. Should I could be Nala?
Oh, wow, I should not have been arguing with Nala.
As you guys set up for the night, Goldie will approach Shin. Shin, can you tell us a story?
You want me to tell you a story?
Uh-huh.
I actually look up because I was like about to trance myself as she says this.
Yep. She sits down right in front of you, wide eyes.
Corey
Well,
sits down next to her.
the last story I had, I'm sorry, it might be a bit of a boring one to you, but it's been very interesting for me. See, there was this technological advancement that we artificers have made not too long ago. And it had to deal with these devices that would help us to basically ease other people's jobs. It's nothing really major. It's something that just, it helps them get their flow going.
And Goldie's out like a light.
All right, well, I'm done with my story.
Wow,
Does this
you're
have to
real
do
good
with
at this,
where you...
Shin.
Hey, Shin.
Yes.
Does this have to do with where your juices come from?
No, that's a different story entirely. I can tell you that one more later.
Corey walks away.
Do you leave Goldie just sleeping right in front of Shin?
No, I pick her up and bring her somewhere that's good to sleep.
Okay.
Apparently, we're not good enough.
You want to try that again, Silent?
Do I?
You want to try that again? Try getting me with the whole tell a story bit?
I don't know. Maybe I do. All right. The night passes, no issues. Morning comes again.
Get up and make sure everybody's awake and start leading the way again.
All right. Give me 44.
I would still like to assist him.
Yeah, that's fine. Jeez. Okay. Give me 2 survival rolls.
Nice.
You realize you're coming close to a den of bears.
Probably give it a wide berth.
Okay. It is very easy to give it a wide berth. It will take a little longer to do such, but no problems doing that.
It's okay.
I'd let
I
everybody
speak
know.
bear.
Says Isk cryptically.
But did you want to go and talk to the bears?
No, it's okay. They're not good conversationalists.
What would they talk about? What do you talk about with bears?
Well, not much. They're not good conversationalists.
All right, Matthias, give me 2 more survivor rolls. All right, not so good.
Used up all my good rolls.
You feel like you had gotten back on track, so you were going south by southwest, and then you thought, I don't think I quite made it back, and so you're overcorrected again instead of going a little more south.
Okay.
And once again, night approaches. Make me 2 more
Can
survival checks.
Can I just let everybody know that the whole day I spent trying to get everyone to play I Spy with me? All day.
Nice.
Was it always trees?
It was fucking always trees.
Goldie will play with you, no problem. Once again, you'll find a couple trees. No big deal.
Hey, look at that, Corey. I found some more trees for you.
Check it out.
As you all bunk up for the night, Goldie will approach Matthias. Uncle Matthias, can you tell us a story?
He'll
Come on, at least you had warning, dude.
Yeah, I did, and that didn't help. He'd probably tell a story about playing with the kids at the temple.
Okay. She will ask some questions throughout the story and stay awake longer for it. But near the end, she starts getting tired again. And we'll fall
I like
asleep.
that I bored her to sleep. I like that that was my story.
And when he started to tell, he would have put his hat on her head.
Nice.
That's adorable.
All right. The night passes, no issues. Morning comes.
Okay. Alright. It's time to get up and get moving.
Roll me 44, V.
V, you're getting a talking to on this day. Corey has questions.
I would still like to assist.
Please do that.
Okay.
Save us.
Give me survival rolls. Okay, you're going in the right direction, and you come upon what looks to be farmland.
Okay. Probably try not to walk over in any crops or anything, but keep moving along.
You will have to go around it if you don't want to walk over crops. It is, we will say it is in the middle of growing season, so there are definitely crops being grown in the field. You will have to make a pretty wide berth.
I think we should go around this field. I don't want to trample over someone's livelihood.
Yeah, just keep leading on. I don't know that
Alright.
that needed to be said out loud. We're following.
Alright.
As you take a wide berth around the fields, you will start to see people working them.
I'll wave to him as we walk by.
Couple Some of them are working them pretty hard, and one of them will wave back.
And just keep moving along.
As you head around the area, you get to the point where you can then not really double back, but get back towards to the path you need to once more after the
Okay.
fields are done.
All right, I do so.
As you do that, you will start coming closer to buildings.
Is this another
As-
church?
Like buildings as in just houses, or
Yep, just houses.
probably like
Look to
the.
be made of wood.
As if one would assume that maybe these are like the farmhouses and the farmhands and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
This is called a town. Because just a few people live here.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Feel free to correct my idiot character at any time.
I mean, Isk just like nods and tries to look like they understand that.
Corey just like pats Isk on the shoulder gently.
Int
It's
is
a lot.
not high enough to actually understand it, but
You know,
It's a lot of
town, farming
information.
village.
I know.
It's all the same. It's good. We're okay.
You will realize, Matthias, that you'll probably have to cut through some of this town, or at least past these buildings, which is probably into a town, to get back on path.
Yeah, but at least we don't have to cut through the fields. And I would hope that Matthias realizes that because Shin wants corn.
maybe the farmer from the one shot lives here also.
Definitely going through the
Shit.
town then.
Okay. You don't really see anybody as you're approaching it. You seem to be coming in on the backside of a building, so it's kind of a blindside for a bunch of people. But when you round the building, it opens up, and there are a couple more buildings, and you seem to be close to a center. Not a center. What's the word? Just
Town
kind of
square.
a center square. Yeah, town square. This is definitely a very small town, probably just a farmer's village, where most of the people here just run farms, and then they will have a path towards one of the major cities to deal with the crops and what have you. Somebody, I mean, there's a couple people moving around the area, and one person will notice you and be a little startled, but will wave to be like, "Howdy, folks."
Greetings.
Y'all seem a bit new around these parts. My
I
name's
am
Jebediah.
so happy I kept from the racist comment.
Anything I can help y'all with?
We're just making our way to Dark Harbor, just passing through.
Oh yeah, you're still a bit of ways from there. You probably go back to Volcarn. You can take a couple passages from there. I mean, if you're gonna walk there from here, it's not too bad. There might be a little trouble, but not too much.
I think we'll like what kind of trouble?
Oh well, sometimes there's some rowdy folks around here try to steal our crops and livestock because they want to get their eating too, but they don't want to pay for it. You know how that is.
This is an art to listen to right now.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Well, where do these folks usually cause trouble at?
Well, it was hard to pin down. We try to get some of the city folk to come help us out, but they don't send very much out here often. We think they come from the west side, but we're not really sure. And again, we just don't have the people to track them down, so we just kind of have to deal with it. Ping.
Are we sidetracking? I actually asked Matthias, are we sidetracking from the ley lines thing?
No.
Yes, it seems like they need help. Hold on a second. Goldie, are we able to sidetrack from this ley lines thing?
Goldie looks at you like, maybe?
These
We're
people
here for
need help,
adventure.
right?
I mean, they need help, right? That's what adventurers do, is they help
It's
people.
Yeah,
Helping
it was of
people
the
is
same
what
mind there.
adventurers do.
See, Corey understands. Auntie Corey knows all.
I have been doing this a long time.
Dangerous thing to believe there, Goldie, but we'll go with that for now.
What? Auntie
If-
Corey's the best.
She's pretty great.
As you guys are just kind of discoursing back and forth, Jebediah is looking at Isk with a very strange look, like, I've never seen that thing in my life.
Matthias, you're pretty good at this tracking thing anyway, so if they give you even some details, I bet you'd be able to find it.
Yeah.
Isk is holding out their arm toward Jebediah.
He takes your arm and shakes it, or arm. He takes your hand and shakes it.
Hello, I'm Isk.
Nice to meet you, Isk. I apologize for staring. I've just never seen someone like you before. You look a little bit like her. He nods over to Corey, but not quite. I'm sorry. You look a little bit like them, but not quite.
I thought I was gonna say the racist comment.
Mhm.
That is
You
an
thought wrong.
misunderstanding. You look like them, and Isk points at the other humanoids in the party, but not quite.
Jebediah nods. Yep,
Eat it.
that's about right. I see what you're saying.
Casually racist.
Casual racism, the best kind.
Well, if y'all folk need like a place to stay, we could probably rustle up something real quick. And we got a little bit of food. I mean, we are farmers and all, but you know.
Mm,
I
bad.
think if we're going to help as payment, I would like some corn on the cob.
Oh, we got plenty of corn on the cob. We just sent our last shipment not too long ago, though, so might not be that. No, I'll have to go ask Jacob, see what he got out there, and then we can kind of get back to you on that.
Okay. Just lower that down a little bit, because that seems like you're going to give us a lot of corn. I only need like literally just one thing of corn on the cob. That's all.
No, I understand. Now I'm just saying that we just
Oh,
sent our last
okay.
shipment not too long ago, so we don't really have fresh corn ready for you
I
to
got
go.
you. Okay, I am not familiar with the farming thing. I'm sorry.
Well, son, if you want to get a farmer lifestyle, I can have. We can go out in the field. I'll teach you a little bit.
I look at Jebediah. I look over at Metal Panther thing, and I go, I bet I could attach some threshers to you. No. We're good. No, we're good. I have another thing to do.
Is that your companion? I think it's very metally.
Yeah, use Metal Panther thing, version 0.01. Metal Panther thing gives a kind of scratchy meow.
Huh. Well, I never.
Well, hell. Sorry. What time of day is it?
It is. It is just past midday.
We could spend so much time with this NPC.
Corey's going to ask him, brother, can you give us some more information? Maybe we can track down these bandits for you.
Oh, well, you know, I don't really have that kind of information on them, but I know my fuck, GM lost train of thought. You know,
Nala,
my
are you good with the
brother
side
Jim,
quest?
he got some information for you. I'll go find him. Hey, Jim, what? I need you to come over here with these people. I'm busy. No, I swear I need you to come over right now. I'll get to it. All right, you know what? I'll get back to you on that. I gotta go figure out what Jim's doing right now.
I swear, it's like we're back in the water again, too.
Back in the water?
Different campaign, don't worry about it. I also completely want to show Silent those videos now.
Yep. That's one of the better streams, in my opinion.
Stabham's family is great.
So we're helping these people, right? Guys?
I'd,
Yes?
I'd sure like
Kinda
to.
sounds like we've committed to it.
And unless anybody has some objections.
To
I think we
helping
should do it.
people? No.
As you guys were talking, Jebediah have wandered off, and most likely to go find Jim and talk to him.
J&J.
A couple other people again are looking at you, not oddly, mostly at Isk oddly, but in general, like, well, this is an odd collection of people we've never seen before. Most of the town is human.
Corey is like ready to death stare anyone who gives Isk an eye for too long.
Shin is looking to see how their farming implements are and if he can repair any / improve on their methods.
There seems to be a local repair guy. You don't. No, that's not true. You'll probably see a couple plow out front that are in various states of disrepair.
I'm gonna start spamming mending on all the things.
All right.
Ooh, I can help with that. That's helping people. Let's help people.
Just to pass the time by until Jebediah, Jim, and Matthias figure out what's going on.
So you just
Corey
start
helps.
approaching the plows and mending them?
Yep.
All right. There's the sound of work inside the building that you approach. The door is open, but nobody seems to bother you.
All right. Well, I after repairing all of the plows outside with Corey's help, I will walk inside the building to figure out to see what's going on in there.
And inside there is a dwarf working at the forge on other farmer's tools.
To catch his attention, I slightly loudly say, "Hello there!"
Ah! God, laddie, you don't sneak up on people like that.
That was why I said hello there very loudly, so that you would know I'm here.
Yeah.
Is
What
there a
can I help
broken
you
tool like nearby me?
There is there a tool nearby you? There will be tools hanging on the walls.
If any of them look in any large state of disrepair, I go up to one and just cast mending on it as I walk up to him and say, "Hello, I've been kind of just walked into town, seeing if I can help out a little bit."
I feel like you're gonna have a hard time talking to him and also casting a spell at the same time.
No, I'll say it like after the
Okay.
finishing the spell. The spell's literally like
He
an
gets
action,
a
so
little
it's fine.
wide-eyed as you mend one of the tools. He's like, huh? What? You one of the magic users, aren't you?
Of a sort, but I can also make these and repair them through other means. I can also improve on them.
Really? How,
Yes. I feel like given enough time, I could improve on farming quite a lot for you guys.
they were always eager for improvement.
I'm not exactly sure how much time we'll have here, but we'll see what's up. And I'll just start talking to the dwarf about
Okay.
things that would improve farming.
Yep. He will go over the various tools, how they're used, how easy or hard it is to repair them, what they use them for, how often they use them, and he will talk your ear off about farming in general sense. What does the rest of you do?
Probably stick with Corey.
Okay.
So we have an indeterminate amount of time in this town. Basically, we're waiting for someone to come tell us how to help them.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
probably would have followed to talk with Jim. See
Okay.
what's going on. See if I could help or something.
Matthias had followed Jebediah. Shin wandered off on his own. And Corey, you said you were going to help him, or you were thinking?
I helped him with the stuff outside, but I wouldn't have followed him into like a
Okay.
blacksmith shop by any means.
Leaves
So
Corey, Isk, and Nala, and Goldie is with Corey.
I think I'll check in with the guard and see if they need anything, any of my skills.
So you're looking around trying to see who's the local guard. There's a guy stand-in Seems to have a guard-esque type pose to him. You don't see any uniforms around. You think that this town doesn't even have an official guard. It's just people who are acting like guards. And this is one of them.
Okay. I approach said guard, introduce myself.
He's got leather armor on. He's got a sword and shield on his back, and he's leaning up against one of the buildings that has a nice view of the town center. He sees you approaching, and he nods his head, "Ma'am."
Hello. Gonna be here for a while. I have some experience with military bits, and I was wondering if there's anything I might could help with.
He gives a confused look, and then he was like, "Prior military?
Yes.
They didn't call you back up?"
It's complicated.
But you heard about it, right?
Out of game, heard about what?
You don't know. Out of game.
Heard about what?
Heard about the war?
Still not ringing any bells.
Really? The Church of Bahamut declared war on the Tiamat. They're sending all the troops over west.
Now is it ringing any bells?
Nope.
Interesting. Apparently I'm a wee bit out of touch.
Really? Oh, I mean, you've been wandering around here parts. We don't get news that often, but we had some people come by, and we've been working a little overtime getting the food ready for them because they're going to need a lot of it. Anyways, yeah, I mean, around town, I don't know if you heard, we have bandit issues every now and then, but we try to ask the Dark Harbor or Volcarn or Farport. I mean, they're all three of them are kind of close to us, but none of them really want to send anything. So we deal with it as best we can. Especially now, it's just not going to happen because all the guards are going to be heading out west, so they don't care about us. You know, small towns, whatever.
Gotcha. Well, my service is free to you if there's anything that I can help with. I'll be probably staying somewhere in town.
Is it just you?
Oh no, I have a group of companions.
Oh,
that I'm here with.
well, I mean, if you wouldn't mind, maybe look into this bandit thing. Try to get them off of our tails. Maybe stop harassing us for food. Go talk to Jim. He'd know more.
Excellent. We were already looking into that.
Oh.
Beyond Jim, is there anybody else that we should maybe talk to?
Well, I mean, some of the farmers that got harassed by them. Luckily, nobody's been killed yet. They just mostly just scare us off because we see a couple of bandits with weapons, or the farmers see bandits with weapons. They're like, hell no, I'm not dealing with that. They might give you more information about where you could start.
Gotcha. Well, thank you kindly, and I hope you have a good day. And I'm gonna go try to find members of the group.
Okay. Well, you'll still see Corey and Isk out in the main courtyard. They haven't really gone anywhere.
Oh, come on.
Hello.
If I don't interrupt Ilaria, then I'm just standing there like like a person who put their controller down in the middle of an MMO.
Just doing idle animations.
She's like dancing a little bit for no reason. Picking her teeth.
Dancing a little bit. Ow, my hip.
Oh no, not again!
I've fallen and then I can't get up.
Someday I'm gonna make that joke.
So for you, Shin, you think it's feasible both working with him and with the designs that you come up with, but the problem is not so much that you can't do it, it's where are you going to get all the materials to do it and then mass produce it. So you could probably get a prototype, but that's about it. Unless you start junking some of their older stuff.
I absolutely look towards their older stuff and go, you know, even just one of these would improve your work capacity quite a bit if we could just junk some of these older tools.
I mean, yeah, but they're spares for a reason. If one of them breaks down, we got to make sure that we can at least replace it, especially now. How about we make one, see where that goes, and then we can kind of go further from that.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind too. Just the one, definitely. So that way you still have spares and whatnot.
All right, well, that'll occupy
Which
the
would you
rest of
like
your
more? What
day
do you
trying to get
produce
that.
more, grain or corn?
Corn is a grain.
I mean, it's a bit of both.
But they're harvested differently.
We have people on the west side do one and the east side do the other, and we try to balance it based on the needs, so that way we can open up more land
All
for
right.
one or the other as it goes.
So be honest with me. Which one's usually slower?
To the GM, I don't freaking know.
So basically, just RP wise, I would select whichever one is the dwarf would say is slower and just make that one. That doesn't really matter.
Got it. Okay. Matthias, you'll trail Jebediah very easily, and you will find Jim. Jebediah's like, okay. Well, Jim, we got some people here who might be able to help us out. Jim's like, all right. And what are they gonna do?
Yeah, we were gonna see if we couldn't help you with that bandit problem you all have.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. They have been a thorn in our side for a while, and we asked the cities. They don't want to send anybody. Really annoying. So we deal with what we can. Thankfully, there haven't really been any major injuries or deaths. I'm kind of surprised they're not that nasty bandits, I don't, whatever. But yes, we would like some help. Absolutely.
Where do they normally give you trouble here?
We think they come from the west based on where they attack. I've been real hesitant sending anybody after it, even just to kind of get an idea where they are, because I don't want that person to get jumped. We just don't have the people.
Yeah,
So it's
understandable.
about the best I can tell you.
If we've got a direction, we can start looking around that way, see what we can find for you.
Great. We don't really have much for money. We mostly kind of put everything into what we have here to make sure we keep growing the crop necessary to feed the cities as they need. So I can't really offer you too much, but I can offer you what we can.
Can't speak for the rest of the party, but as for myself, just roof over the head and food for the stomach while we're here would be plenty for me.
Oh, great. We don't really have what you city folk call inns, but we got enough extra spaces around just in case some people come into town, and you'd have to share houses with some of the people that live here. Is that okay?
I don't mind.
But I was like, oh, I could bunk them up in my place. We got the farm and don't have much people in it.
Yes.
I could sleep with the cows. It ain't that bad. Jim's just like, that's not how normal city folk like to sleep, but all right, I guess. I mean, he looks at you, Matthias. I guess.
Whatever works.
Okay, great. I mean, I can't really see outside right now, but it looks to be about after midday. You might, I don't know if you want to start today or get it tomorrow.
Well, do they usually attack you along the road, or do they far as
They
in the
don't tend to
town?
attack us in the caravans. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what's happened, right? Like the caravans that we send back into town usually get some guards to escort them because that's what they're really concerned about. So they don't attack those. They tend to attack us when we're prepping for a caravan or when they want to get just to the fields themselves.
Okay. Where do you normally prep your caravans? Could probably start looking from there.
Most of our food goes back up to Volcarn, and some of it goes over to Farpart. We don't really usually send much down south to Dark Harbor just because it's so far away still.
Right. Is there one of those that seems to get attacked more than the others?
I mean, like I said, the caravans usually they leave alone because the cities tend to send guards with them.
Okay.
Though I don't know if they're going to do that now based on things that have been going along.
Yeah, probably best to take care of this before it becomes a problem.
Yes. Yes, that would be great.
I'll go check with the rest of my group and we'll start looking for them for you.
Okay. Like I said, they come from the west. We don't really have maps. I mean, we kind of have. He points towards one of his walls. You're inside a building right now, and it has a general picture of the area, Volcarn, Farport, and Dark Harbor, and it has their physical location on it. He's like, I mean, I can point them out on this kind of, but we don't really. That's about the best I can do for you.
Yeah, just point where you think they might be, and you can start looking there and work our
He'll
way up
point
from
towards
there.
the west.
Okay.
Straight west.
So basically, straight west, straight out of this town.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll get started on this for you.
Great. And Jebedeiah's like, let me go talk to my wife and kids and try to see if I can't get that farm set up for you. I mean, the building, maybe some bedding and stuff like that. And I got a room or two. We can get you taken care of.
All right. Sounds perfect.
You know, I think they're dragkin. Do you know if they need stuff with them when they sleep? We don't really house them very often.
Casual racism.
Yeah, the one seems to like the warm, so probably just
Lots of blankets. Got it. I got you. He walks off.
yeah.
Does
Walk back
Iska
to the rest of the
understand the
group.
concept of a blanket?
She used the blanket with me.
Gotcha.
At that point, I'd walk back to the rest of the group. Or at least...
Shin is not there, but the rest of them are.
Well, from what I was able to gather from Jim, it looks like bandits are coming from the west, straight out of town.
So you found Jim.
Yeah.
I talked to the guard. Do any of you know about a war?
A what?
A war?
A war?
That's like happening like now?
DM, would any of us know?
You do.
Okay.
But you're not there.
Nope. This is
None
why
of
I'm
us
still staying quiet about it.
It does not come in.
Come in.
Hello? I didn't expect the unknown person to answer.
Jesus, hold on.
Yeah, so it does not ring a bell with any of you.
That's the first I've been heard about a war.
Yeah, so apparently there's a war going on between Bahamut and Tiamat, like right now.
War as old
Like
as time.
troops going over there attacking like right now.
So that's where we need to go soon.
Is this how Bahamut lost his scales?
I don't know. The guard that I talked to uh was asking me about the war, and it was news to me.
Corey, roll me a knowledge religion. Is that still a thing? I can't remember.
Yes, religion check is a thing. I'm
Okay.
okay at it. That's super cocked. Total of 9.
Okay.
Corey doesn't know
Moving on.
shit. Fuck.
Yeah. Might be needed there. What if armies are going that way? Then there's lots of people that would need our help here. We've still got the fixing the amulets to think about as well.
Silent, remind me, we have this feeling like we need these amulets for some reason, right?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't forget what I was about to say.
If the armies are leaving, then helping this town with the bandits is probably even better of an idea, because who knows when they'd be able to get help next.
Yes, it's good work, but once we have our amulets, maybe, I don't know, we should be where Bahamut wants people to be.
Because he speaks through your gut.
My tummy says. That was out of character.
My tummy says I'm hungry.
Goldie kind of looks at you, Corey, and is like, would Bahamut send people to war?
Oh, Jesus. Does Corey have an answer? Does Corey know the answer to that question?
You don't remember Bahamut ever doing something like that.
Yeah. You make a good point, Goldie. That doesn't seem like Bahamut's way. It's more justice, but mercy.
There's lots of followers that have their own interpretation of what Bahamut wants, and sometimes might not know why they do these things, but ends up one way or the other in the end.
I feel like this is a they know not what they do, son. Sorry,
It's common.
that was out of game.
Yeah,
roll me a perception check, Corey.
We'll do that. Oh, good. 15.
It takes you a little while because you're talking with the group, but You think somebody's staring at you.
I casually turn and look at them.
And then you realize they're staring at Isk.
I casually step between this person and Isk.
And then realize that you noticed and
And
they
then-
run off.
Oh, I was going to say, and then I walk towards them with my hand out and try to introduce myself. But if they run off, I laugh at them and turn back around to my team.
What was going on there?
Oh, you know, just some people who haven't seen anyone like us before. Being curious.
No harm in little curiosity.
Well, it's kind of rude, but
Sometimes when you're met with something new, you don't know what to do. It's kind of hard not to be rude.
you weren't rude.
You just gotta look at it.
Everybody's different. Everybody handles things different ways.
Corey is looking at Isk. Does Isk look perturbed, uncaring? How does Isk look?
Not super expressive. They don't look bothered. They tend to
Perfect.
stare at other people, so I don't think they're that, like, surprised to be stared at, but I guess when other people are bringing it up, I guess then they would be like, is that weird?
If it doesn't bother you, then it doesn't bother me, but sometimes people who stare get angry, and it's just better to be safe than sorry.
And on that note, you hear a little child go, "Daddy, Daddy, I want to ride the dragon."
Corey does like airplane arms, like runs up to the kid and picks them up and throws them on her shoulders.
Whee!
Yep, and starts running around and playing with the kid.
Do you throw
I
your
don't know how
back
to
out?
feel about this.
Is that the dad?
There is a guy running after Corey going, can you hold what?
Oh, he wants to ride the dragon. It's fun.
Wow.
She tosses the kid up in the air, grabs or catches him, and then hands him back to the dad.
The kid is ecstatic. The dad is like, I don't even know how to even.
She
Start
winks
with
at the
it.
dad and is like, "Kids just need some fun."
Yes. They do. Huh. All right then.
If you need a
I mean-
babysitter while we're in town, I don't mind.
You know what? That sounds like a great idea. When do you start?
Do sorry, I personally had to walk away for a minute. Are we staying here? I thought we were staying the night before we leave, right?
We're
Is that the
Make
plan?
some extra gold or supplies.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I will trade you for an evening's meal for me and my party. How does that sound?
Sure. You know what? That's fine.
Done. Done, y'all. I got us free dinner. What's up?
I think we actually already had that for dealing with the bandits.
2 dinners.
Corey is confused.
I mean, it's not dinner now, but if you want to come by my plates, you take a right over there and then a left, and you go down about 5 paces, and then be right at the end of that area. And catch up with you. And he turns and leaves.
I'm gonna see if Goldie wants to play with this kid whose name I'm going to ask him what his name is.
We're not taking this kid with us to look for bandits, are we?
Are we going to look for bandits right now?
The kid's name is Anthony, and he looks to be about-
Anthony.
Anthony, not with an H, just Anthony.
Did y'all think I was gonna be babysitting some kids today? Because I didn't.
And Goldie is ecstatic
You did
to
this
play with
yourself.
Anthony. Did you know
Great,
that
perfect.
she's super strong and she can move mountains? What? No. Oh yeah, I've seen it.
And she's
Corey's in her
always
happy
dirt.
place.
And she can breathe fire? Really?
Ice. I can breathe ice.
I mean, ice. That's what I meant. Fire and ice. Yeah.
Wow.
Corey looks at the party and she goes, "Are we chasing bandits today?"
I thought we'd at least start trying to look for them.
Anthony's
Okay,
like,
well,
I can help. And Goldie's like,
kids, tomorrow I might show you how I breathe ice. Today, gonna save it.
aw. They both say that.
But, Anthony, it sounds like I should not have offered to babysit you because I have to go. Sorry, hold on.
Well, she could babysit him and we can do some like initial recon asking people stuff. Like,
If you
we
want to
don't
go
have
sneaky, you really should not take me. My armor is loud.
Thais looks down at his armor. Yeah, I'm not so so good at the sneaking either.
Up to you guys.
Well,
Split the party. Split the party.
Matthias can babysit too.
Hey, I have questions for Matthias, actually. This would work for me on an RP level.
I'm not
No more
particularly
video.
sneaky, but I'll try.
He's still alive.
well, let's see where Shin ran off to and see what he thinks. If he wants to go look or stay and babysit, or maybe he's more interested in what he's doing now.
I'm gonna venture to say he does not want to babysit, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I have a lot of questions out of character about this fucking dad who just left his kid. As endearing as Corey is, like, what the fuck?
You're an old lady. You're not gonna hurt anybody.
You,
Old lady.
as
You're a
as
cleric.
well experienced as you are, you understand that that dad was tired of his kid's shit. And was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing my
Has the kid been trying to get into any trouble while we've been talking?
No. He seems to be behaving just fine.
Well, maybe two of y'all and maybe Shin could go start looking towards the west, see if you can see any signs of these, and could help Corey watch the little ones.
I want a soundboard with just cricket noises on it.
We're so polite. We're trying not to interrupt each other. We're such good people.
Yeah.
And that's when the kid tugs on your leg, Corey. I want to see you breathe ice.
You know what? Why not? And I will, go somewhere where I'm not going to hurt anyone or anything.
Okay.
And I will show the kids my ice breath.
Uh,
And I will take Matthias with me if
Okay.
he's willing to come.
Have tag along.
And I will
Alright.
mark my breath weapon off for the day.
do it again. Do it again.
Oh, I gotta sleep for like an hour before I can do that again.
I want to see it again. I want to see it again.
I can't do that again, but I can do this.
And that's when he
I
throws
just
a
start
tantrum.
spamming sacred flames out into the open field.
Oh no.
Okay.
Like one at a time, someone set the field on fire, okay? I'm not a
Corey,
stupid ass, but I'm not a stupid ass.
Corey, I think you might want to calm down with that.
uh,
Sorry,
We'll just
Corey
go
doesn't
with
find this funny, but I fucking do. I
Matthias
fucking
is
love this
worried
character
that
that I made.
Matthias is worried that she's gonna set the field on fire.
Isk
Well,
is just
you
gonna
better
look
stop her.
between Nala and
it's
Corey.
Corey. I think
Corey
you
had
should,
moved off to the side. She had to go
Oh.
outside of the town square because
Yeah,
she
I didn't
was
just
gonna
like
be able to
breathe
get back
ice
there.
into
Oh.
someone's house. Like
Out of sight, then just looks
her
at
intelligence
Nala.
isn't 2, it's 8. Okay.
But she didn't go very far, and the ice breath doesn't make much noise, but the sacred flame kind of does. So there's some flame works going off not too far away, and the guard that you talked to, Nala, is running in that direction right now.
Yeah, Corey.
Oh.
I think you should give that a bit of a break.
She looks at the kids and she goes, "Adults are no fun, huh?"
Yeah, they're the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just keep saying that until you find yourself in jail.
The guard runs up between Corey, Matthias, and the kids and has his weapon drawn and is like, "What's going on?"
Oh, just entertaining the kids here.
Looks at the kids, looks at Corey, looks at Matthias.
Matthias
kind of
is shaking his
entertainment?
head.
What kind of entertainment are we talking about here?
Well, I wanted to see magic, so I was doing some.
Oh. So that was what all the noise was.
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay. There's like a patch of grass on fire.
Corey goes and steps on it to put it out. Casually.
Can we hold off
So
on
casually.
the flame part of said entertainment? That
No.
I don't think anybody here wants to have their stuff burnt up.
You got it.
Great. Thank you.
Casually putting out fire with foot.
And he casually puts his weapon away. And
Bahamut be with you, friend.
also with you? Huh. Shakes his head and walks away. As he gets away, the kid turns to you. "I want to see more fire."
Okay, I can't do any more fire, but I do have other magic I can show you.
Which is?
So
Oh, no.
cast light on stuff.
Make the kid
Yeah, I
go.
know it's not as fun, but we don't want that guard man to get angry at us, right? Because
Who cares
he has a
about the
sword.
guard, though?
Because he has
I
a
want to see
sword.
fire.
No more fire today, sorry.
And that's when he throws a tantrum.
Yeah, that's fine. Corey will wait it out. Because she's seen this shit before.
He goes a pretty good amount. Seems like the parents had usually give in at some point. When he realizes you
nope.
don't, he's like, gets up and stomps his feet.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe you're making me RP babysitting this kid while it's going. Like, I don't know if everybody else in this game wants this to keep happening, but
What would he do?
There's those crickets again.
Well,
All right. So, well, the problem is Shin is basically holed up for a long time until the sun goes down completely, and it's still mid-afternoon right now.
Shin's okay with this.
So, what do Nala, Isk, and Matthias is hooked up with Corey? So, what do Nala and Isk do?
Should we investigate?
Investigate more into the bandits? Investigate more into the war?
Anything you
throwing
want.
down?
You'll just have to tell Isk what you want to look for. I don't know how much war info we're gonna find in the small town, but we might find some if we talk to people.
Bye, Bex.
Oh.
I thought Isk was asking in game.
Oh no, sorry, that was out of character. Just
Ah.
what preference you have.
Uh.
Because Iska is not like personally invested in either option. She'll just roll with, or like they'll just roll with whatever.
Gotcha. Well, in game, uh, don't really feel like standing around here, uh, too much longer.
You're
But
muted,
don't
Bex.
really want to go looking for a fight, just the two of us. So probably not looking into the bandits more, unless it's just asking more people.
If anyone has seen them around the town, has recognized them, has evidence of them, it may be something we can use.
True.
Where should we start?
Well, when I talked to the guard, they referred to me to Jim, and Matthias has already talked to Jim, so I don't know. Investigation is not really my specialty.
You can still roll it if you want.
It's true.
I mean, I could.
Come on.
Sure.
Should we both roll
Why
it and
not?
just see what we find?
You can either both roll it or one can give the other advantage.
I'm gonna say you probably have better investigation than I do.
What's your
Probably,
plus
maybe.
on investigation?
I don't have one. I have a
Oh,
negative.
okay, I have +4, so this can like look around. Are you giving advantage?
Certainly.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not misremembering that, am I, Miser? You should be
What?
able to do that.
Do what?
To team up and give advantage on a roll, right?
Yeah, that's how the whole helping another works in
Yeah,
this game.
I figured. Okay, so go ahead and give me some rolls, Dig.
You got it.
All right. So the two of you mostly. So mostly Isk, which is really strange. People want to talk to Isk. In fact, they really love talking to Isk. They are casually racist, but they still talk to Isk, and Nala helps a bit, and you get a lot of information about what the people that you were seeing, what they do, mostly where they come from. Again, it's to the west. Nala, make me a intelligence roll.
Holy cow.
You did it.
The people that they're describing sound awfully familiar, like the people that you had to deal with back in Volcarn in that one inn.
Oh no. I did this. Okay.
So you get a very good idea of where they're at, what they look like, what they have, especially based on that information, what they wear, what they do.
Yup. Yup. So after we're like by ourselves, uh, turn to Isk. So after talking and finding out more about these people, I think I have encountered these people before, and I kind of just let them go. So this might kind of be my fault.
You let them go? Why would you let them go if you knew they were stealing?
They got a good reprimanding. I mean, everyone was okay. I mean, there was a gnome that was knocked out, but he was okay.
Well, did they promise they would not do it again when you last saw them?
I don't fully recall. I do remember someone peeing their pants.
Didn't
What's-
Danica
with-
kill
with
one of
that-
them also?
With that amazing roll, you will remember that the leader of the bunch was able to get away and specifically said, "You will pay for this."
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it maybe, possibly, may have said that I, I would pay for, beating them up and stuff, like you do.
That is not good.
No, it's not. Not good, very bad.
Do you think they have been following you? If they wish to make sure that you would pay?
Good question. I don't know. I don't remember them being too smart. So I'm not sure how much forethought they have.
I won't make you roll. You don't think that's really possible that they could follow you? One, this is a place that is about 4 days outside of Volcarn, and you just got here, and they're already here and already robbing. That seems a little weird.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're following me.
Or
I think
following
it's just
them?
a unpleasant happenstance.
Well, at least this information should make them easier to find. If you can recognize them, we should have less trouble tracking them down.
True.
But it is not wise to hunt in such a small group.
Agreed.
We should maybe look for Matthias or Corey.
Yes. Recollect our company and proceed forward.
See how the babysitting's going.
Oh yeah, babysitting. That's the thing.
While the kids have been playing with each other, Corey has looked at Matthias and said, "You told a story about being with some kids at a temple. You raise kids?"
Yeah. Spent a few years helping out at a temple, raising the orphans there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I may have run an orphanage in my day.
Seemed like where I needed to be at the time.
Yeah, I had that exact same feeling. Funny how Bahamut reaches across worlds, is it not?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna find we have more in common than we expect.
It's always good to have something in common with people. It makes it easier to get along at the first start.
Mm-hmm. Life needs things to live.
Yeah.
Corey will ask Matthias to tell her about some of his favorite kids at the orphanage or something.
He would do so.
Performance check for that, maybe? I don't know.
I do that.
crickets again?
Crickets.
I would say about this time, Nala and Is can find the two of you again. It's not hard to find a human, a half elf, a dragonborn, and two children playing with each other.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, we're practicing our dragon roars. It's like making as much noise as possible.
You get a lot of stares. Not stares, but people gawking.
Jesus, none of these people know how to play with kids? God.
Yeah, sometimes people like a bit quieter games.
Did you make the kids be quiet at your orphanage? That sucks.
Not so much quiet, but sometimes a bit of quiet reflection doesn't hurt no one.
Sure, sometimes, but right now.
Have we found them?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I have some info on the bandits, and we need to find Shin. So we can, come up with a plan.
Okay. What? I guess.
The bandits want to kill Nala.
And maybe Matthias.
Why?
Why would they want to kill us?
Oh. You know these people. These people have a history with you and I. And they don't like us very much.
History from where? Did we run into him together, separately?
Well, you remember when we first met up with Goldie and we went to that tavern and there was those shady guys that were doing the things and we kind of like reprimanded them and everything just kind of went downhill from there?
Yeah, I remember.
So it was.
You weren't there.
Oh shit, I wasn't. Sorry.
You're real strange.
Wait, you remember? How do you remember?
Do you remember I told you that Danica's up in here? Taps her head.
As you say that, Nala and Matthias, you both get a splitting headache.
Ow.
Appropriate reaction.
Constitution's too high.
I rubbed my noggin.
Same.
You guys okay?
Head hurts.
It almost immediately disappears.
Correction, my head does not hurt. That was very strange.
Trying to puzzle it out gives me a headache too.
Yeah. I don't think that's exactly what that was, but wonder what could have caused that. So your head hurt as well? And went away as quick as it came?
Yep.
That's weird. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just sometimes when you guys talk about stuff that she was there for, I kind of forget which one I am. Just for like a little while. And it comes.
That's weird.
Yeah, but Bahamut works in mysterious ways.
No, he talks through your gut.
You're not there.
Hear him yell it out of the building on the other side of town.
Stop!
Well, how long have you had her up there?
Since I got here to this world where she was, Bahamut sent me to you guys.
Where, what world were you on before?
A different one?
Does it have a name?
Look at DM.
Yes. You made me have 2 backstories, so this is your problem.
Yeah, but you could have named your world.
I named all the characters for my former adventuring party. Okay, that's as far as I got. I named the city I was from.
Nice.
But I didn't name the fucking planet that I lived on.
The world you were from is Zenith.
Of course it is. Hold on, let me write that down.
Now Iska's the one getting a headache.
And none of you have heard of that before.
Well, of course I have never heard of it before. I've never heard this conversation before.
You are not here.
Through your gut!
Through my stomach.
Through your gut.
Yeah.
Shin's head just, like alien style, pops out of my stomach. I talk through her gut now, too. Yeah.
Metagaming gut shin.
Yeah. Metagaming gut shin. That's really good. Yeah.
Would MP2
Zenith.
be able to like hear stuff for him? And I don't know how it would work with MP2. I don't know much about Artificer, to be honest.
He's like a familiar, just like.
Can he carry that whatever communication? I guess it's not a wizard, so there's like a communication spell, but never mind.
MPT can understand every language that I understand.
Anthony will tug on your leg, Corey. I want to see more fire.
I told you no more fire today. We got in trouble.
He throws a tantrum again.
Oh, God.
Goldie's like trying to
Corey
calm him
picks
down.
him up.
He's like, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know how to do this.
Corey picks him up by the back of his shirt and holds him up to her face and goes, "You treat your parents like this?"
He tries to kick you.
Well, he's way too far away from me, I assume, to actually kick me, right?
He still tries.
She grabs his legs with her other hand.
And that's when he cries more.
You treat your parents like this?
And T will just start rambling about letting me go.
Well, I'll let you go when you apologize for being rude.
I want to see fire now.
Well, you're not in control of the world now, are you?
Fire, fire, fire.
You know, it's not very nice to treat people like this. I just want you to know that your parents probably don't like this very much.
I don't care.
Well, why don't you care about your parents? Don't you love your parents?
I want to see fire.
Okay, keep having a tantrum. She puts him down.
It goes on for a couple more minutes and then he loses steam again.
Yep. They always do.
Stomps off.
I mean, not too far, because Corey ain't letting him fucking wander out into the street where there's fucking bandits about.
I will say it is about time where it's getting dusk. The shopkeeper is like, I need to go back and get some food. I'm about done here, Shin.
Okay.
You want to come back in the morning early? We can work on this again.
I know I don't actually know what my group may have planned, but we can work on something towards that goal, yes. If I
Great.
don't come back in the morning, I will assume that my group has us wanting to actually track down these bandits that have been in town.
Well, when you get that taken care of, come see me so we can get this set up.
Sure, will do. Shin closes up shop himself, puts all of his tools back in his bag of holding, and heads out.
I do not know where the gang is at the moment.
Follow the noise.
Yeah,
It's current-
absolutely.
Pretty
Of the
much what
screaming
Shin
kid.
is going to do.
Yeah.
Shin, you can find him eventually. It's not that hard.
They're very loud.
One of them is very loud.
Anthony?
The newest member of the group.
Mm-hmm. Totally
Anthony-
putting blame off of myself. Well,
Anthony
it's almost
is
dinner time.
very upset about not having food.
Well, probably everybody's getting hungry. We should probably
Yep.
get him back to his parents so he can eat.
Yep. We do that.
Matthias probably leads back because assuming Corey might have forgotten the directions.
Yeah, I was really hoping that you were paying attention. I actually was thinking about saying something as he was explaining where he lived, but
Give me an investigation roll.
Oh,
who?
Whoever's trying to figure out where they're going.
Oh, Matthias.
I'm great at those, and apparently
Boom.
You are.
You think you remember what he says, and then you kind of just double check with some people. You're like, "Do you remember whose kid this is?" "Oh yeah, he's down there." You take a left, and you're like, "All right, thanks." And so you find the place. It's a pretty generic farmhouse.
knock on the door.
Takes a few minutes, and then a woman will open the door. "Hello, how may I help you?"
Your husband left your son in our care, and
He did what?
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
We're
Bob found
experienced.
his way home again.
We're experienced child care
son of a
professionals, the two of us.
He's
Don't you
probably
worry.
fucking off going on fishing right now. That motherfucker. God
Cheating
damn
on
it.
her. He's full on cheating on her right now.
I swear to God, she like takes off her apron and starts storming out.
Corey
Did
leans
I
over to
cut-
Matthias and whispers in his ear, like, now I see where he gets
Have
the
I caught up
tantrums
to them?
from.
Yeah. Guess it runs in the family. Very quietly so that she doesn't hear.
Oh, she's gone.
Okay. Well,
Cool. Well, I guess we're still taking care of this kid because this mom sucks. Now I'm sad for this kid. Jesus.
So, I mean, you're all on the front porch with an open door of a farmhouse. What do you all do?
Did Shin catch up?
Oh, yeah, Shin caught up.
Shin
Oh.
is admiring this problem as it's unfolding.
Anthony, you want to show me your room?
Yeah. And he runs in the room, or
Let's
runs in the
go.
house. And Goldie will follow Corey.
I'm
Well,
just gonna-
I don't see any reason for all of us to stay outside either, so let's at least invite ourselves in so that the kid isn't left alone.
yeah.
Corey's like, hey, the dad promised us dinner. Any of you know how to cook?
I know how to tinker.
That's not the same as cooking.
Do you know how to cook?
My wife always did the cooking.
Of course, it's a wife. None of my tools are
Cute.
cook's
Of course
tools.
it's a wife.
Hmm
Having a husband is so regular life. Well, I guess we'll wait for them to come back. Then
I said I only know tinkers. I can't cook. None
I
of
feel
my
like
tools involve the
It-
cooking bit. I feel like I would burn the food.
Cooking is
if I
optional
check
for Isk.
the
I was gonna say, I
kitchen
feel like
area,
Isk probably could, but not in a way that we'd want to eat.
Yeah.
if I check the kitchen area, does it look like dinner was being made?
Oh yeah, dinner was definitely being made.
How
Pretty
So
standard
she
farmers.
Steal, would we?
Up and left food cooking?
Yes, she did.
To go
And if you
chase her
don't tend
cheating
to it, it's gonna get
husband.
overcooked.
This person is terrible.
These parents suck. I'm like, fuck, I need to bring this kid back to my orphanage. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong universe for that.
I'm just gonna dump this kid. See ya.
Yeah, for real. These people suck nuts.
So in order to make sure that the food doesn't overcook, we need to actually like play the actual overcooked game, all of us, right?
Overcooked. Yeah.
That's how we need to fix this issue.
Matthias would try to make sure that the food doesn't get overcooked.
Let's see. What would that roll under? Skills.
Performance?
Wow.
Dexterity, maybe?
Not really. I mean, cooking isn't really
Intelligence?
there. So the first question is, does anybody have a profession that would be related to cooking?
No.
I think maybe I could make gruel, but
I
no
am
one
literally
wants
the
to
only
eat that.
person trained in any sort of professions outside of, unless other people have it in their tools that they're trained with. Yeah, maybe?
Survival would also count. It will
Okay.
be a bit of a minus, but I mean, survival, the point of survival is making food and understanding how to make food, and part of that is cooking it. So it's not
Okay.
outside of the realm that
This
you could
has
Then-
go.
some survival.
Yeah, I could roll
You
that.
will
then-
understand how food is cooked and how to not overcook it and burn it and stuff like that, but you might not understand the intricacies of what they're trying to make. But this is a farmer, they're probably not trying to make anything complex. So if you would like, go ahead and make a survival roll. And if anybody
It's a
wants to assist.
souffle, guys. Be careful.
Damn, Matthias is saving all the cooking.
All right.
Yeah.
So you get it so you can finish the dinner. You're not exactly sure what they were trying to go for, but based on what's out there and what's cooking right now, you're like, I can pretty much finish this off.
Alright. I do
Matthias
that.
has secret cooking powers.
It was going to be done in about 15 minutes, so you have food,
Oh,
and they are not back.
Cool.
Yes.
Guess we're all having dinner.
well, I feel kind of bad just taking food like this, but I did
We're
leave it out and
feeding
it
and
would have
taking care.
gone out. So
We're
You
feeding
also
and taking
realize,
care of their
Matthias, that there's
child,
not enough
so-
food for all of you and the family to eat.
They fucking promised us dinner, these motherfuckers.
for some reason, I don't think that man came back to let his wife know that they were having company for dinner.
Shin is just eating some rations as he was watching Matthias try to finish all of the cooking.
Yeah. Corey is obviously going to suggest that we feed the kids.
Anthony will actually eat it without a fuss. He has that look of like, you know what? I've tried it enough times today. It wasn't working. Fuck it. And I'm hungry.
Yeah. That's right, bitch.
Well, say we
This just in, Bex just called a kid a bitch.
Bex did, but Corey didn't, so it's fine.
I think we should feed the young ones and probably leave the rest for those two before when they get back eventually.
Yeah, if
And
you guys want to go on to wherever we were supposed to be staying tonight and like get a real meal, I will stay here with Anthony until his parents get back.
How much
Yeah.
time has passed since the mom left?
Half an hour.
Jesus, this bitch sucks.
I'm starting to wonder out of character if something might have happened.
Hmm. Well, Corey
Do you
couldn't put
not
that
want to
together this
wonder
time.
in character if something has happened?
My character's intelligence is really low, so like,
Yeah.
Well, I
I don't
am
know if they
in
would. They
character
might think
not
this
going
is
to care
normal.
about what out of character is not.
I know. Please, someone with a high int save us.
No one has told Shin what the fuck is going on. He's just been following.
ASS can ask, is it normal for humans to leave their children like this?
No, no, it's not.
And
Hmm.
depends on the people.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say.
Because there's some that just aren't ready to take care of a child.
The norm is no.
But yes, this is odd. For how upset she seemed for her husband to leave their son with a stranger, her doing the same thing for this long, that with food on, that's kind of peculiar.
The town is not large. It should not be hard to find her.
You know, we're here protecting this kid, but bandits don't necessarily have to target just, kids or whatnot, as you were saying earlier. I think I don't think I was actually there for that conversation. I'm betting they could have been another recent attack.
That's not good.
It's possible.
Especially since if it's the same people, they aren't very kind to the ladies.
How old is this kid?
5 years old.
Fuck.
We be splitting the party.
Yeah, there's no way Corey's gonna leave this 5-year-old kid alone in this house.
We could bring the 5-year-old with us.
That's a great idea. Hey, we take Goldie everywhere we go. She's what, 10?
That's
Yes.
true.
1,000.
Yeah, but she's also like imbued with Bahamut. So...
Yeah, but like we only kind of understand that.
Well, probably somebody should keep an eye on the kid while we go look for their parents.
I mean, I'll stay, but you're all better fighters than me, but if something bad happens, I can't protect you if I'm here.
So they've just been gone an inordinate amount of time at this point, is what you're saying.
Father's been gone since.
Yeah, I don't care about the father. He's probably in some lady's house. That's fine. The mother has been gone for how long?
I have been distracting these children so they are not listening to this conversation.
Mother's been gone.
More fire!
Since
We'll
we
RP
got
that
here.
in a minute.
So, about half an hour or so now, I think you said?
It has now been 45 minutes.
Yeah, so
Jeez.
it's starting to get to be quite a while for her to be gone.
Then it's simple. We leave our cleric here behind so she can watch the kids as we all go out and look for these family members so that the kid can have a nice, happy family again that doesn't fight and doesn't be unruly and is so happy together.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's how it's
so
gonna
much
be.
about the that last part, but we should get looking for him.
Okay,
There
sorry,
was somewhere for us to stay in the town. Perhaps they can watch the human child.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Well,
And-
then now we have to make sure to lock up the house. Anyone have the keys? Don't want their place getting robbed by bandits while we're gone.
Yeah, too bad for them. Run out when I'm trying to return your kid to you. Your house gets unlocked
Least of
while
their
you
worries
leave.
at this point.
Yeah, seriously.
Close the door.
I just want you to know that the server has crashed, at least on my end, and it now says
I'm seeing you come in and out.
pedanticdm.com/no. And I just want you to know that pedanticdm/no is the best URL I've ever seen. But it has also frozen my character sheet, so that's kind of a problem.
So you're all gonna head over to Jebediah's place?
yeah, I guess to Jebediah's place and
Leave this child with him instead, because that's a great idea.
Corey, roll me 4d4.
You got it, boss.
Can you find your way back to Jebediah's place?
Hey, I'm not in charge. 1, 4, 6, 9.
Tell me what the numbers are on each of the 4.
1, 3, 3, 2.
Okay. Everybody make me a perception check.
My computer has completely crashed.
15.
If I remember my modifier correctly, 13.
23.
6.
19.
All right. Nope, that's fine. You close up the farmhouse. You start heading back into town because Jebediah's is on the other side. As you're walking away, Matthias, you think you hear the wife yelling at the husband or yelling at somebody.
I think
Couldn't be the husband.
think I hear her over this way.
She's coming from the other side.
I walk towards her.
You stupid son of a bitch. How are you going to take your child and leave it off with some people? And I could come over here and he's like hanging his head as he's walking back. And she's like, I don't believe you. I cannot believe you did this. Every time. Every freaking time you do this. You stupid little. And he will spot you and just like try to over talk her and be like, hey, where's Anthony?
Did he just turn Mexican all of a sudden?
Yes.
I assume that I'm carrying their kid right now.
He's like, thank you for watching our child. And the wife is just like,
I almost did a southern accent again.
Well,
Maybe you guys should watch your kid. Like, hello? Seriously?
yeah, we were
I
starting
mean,
to get
I'm
worried about him.
we're very appreciative of you taking care of him for the afternoon. I will take him back now. Thank you. Do you
I
let
mean,
him
Corey does that, but she will, when she hands him over, she will lean over and whisper in his ear, like, you want to know where he's getting the tantrums from?
You know, thank you anyways. Meal, right. Yeah, honey, meal. I did offer them, you son of a bitch, I will beat your ass until morning if you think I'm gonna feed anybody after what you did. And he's like, but I mean I promised them, right?
Alright, both of you shut up. Your food's already been cooked. Just go eat it yourselves. We already fed the kid. And, just have a good night. We're gonna leave now. Have your kid back.
The woman turns to you. You went in my house?
Oh my god, we're leaving.
How dare you go into a woman's house when she's not there? How
Walking
could
away.
you?
Just walking away.
I'm gonna stand over this woman.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my modifier is 0, so I'm still trying to pull my shit up. 18.
She loses all steam. She's like, holy shit, you have a lot of teeth.
Maybe your focus should be on your child and his well-being.
What do you know? You're not
And
even
not-
a human.
Ooh,
Well, man.
not even
Interesting.
casual racism now.
Very interesting. Well,
I'm gonna punch her in
This-
the face.
this non-human took care of your kid a lot better than you can, so maybe you should think about that. I say as Nala punches her in the face.
Nala punches her in the face.
Hey,
All right.
Ilaria, fuck yeah.
That's a surprise. That's advantage, isn't it?
Roll. I mean, you're gonna hit. I'm not. I don't. You don't even have to roll. I want you to roll damage. I don't remember what that is off the top of my head.
Unarmed
said
is
just-
literally like
1 plus
one
strength.
plus strength modifier.
Okay.
So 5.
Are you pulling your punch? Are you gonna? I mean, you know what I mean. I think I would say
Non-lethal. You're making it non-lethal.
I am not trying to like give her a concussion. I'm just trying to give her a little reminder for tomorrow.
So you're
Wait,
going for a
wait.
you're going for a
To
black
be a better
eye.
person. Yeah.
Oh, okay, easy. You give her a black eye, and she's
All right.
like, she staggers for a little bit because like, oh god.
I look at
And the
both of them.
Go
I
ahead.
raise my voice and I say, both of you are terrible people. You need to, rise to the occasion. You have a spawn. Take care of it. Feed it. Watch it. Don't leave it with strangers. Don't leave the house for an hour with strangers. You guys are terrible people. Be better. Alright. Have a good day. And I walk off.
Yeah, I walk off with her, and as I walk off, I will say, Antony deserves better than you, and I will cast Healing Word on her. Suck less.
That's a whirlwind of things going through that lady's head right now. Not to mention the headache.
Hey, you're gonna be racist towards me? I want to be fucking beyond reproach, bitch. You think I'm worse than you? I will fucking heal you even though you deserve to be punched in the face. Fuck you.
Because Nala raised her voice for that, I actually slow down, and when Nala catches up, I just like give her a fist bump.
Okay.
I return the fist bump. I just
Yeah.
kinda
Ice
like
is
that-
kind of speechless
that
and then
cool
just keeps following the rest of the group.
You will surprisingly enough make it to Jebediah's without any interruption.
Surprisingly enough.
Nobody else wants to
What?
fuck with
Is that
her.
lady gonna yell at us again? Bring
Yeah,
it!
for real.
I'll punch her for real.
Iska's like, this is why Nala is the leader.
It is definitely after dusk, but there's enough lighting you can make your way around town.
Isk, you probably don't know what a fist bump is, do you?
Fist bump?
Yes, a fist bump.
Uh,
Just gonna say, if all of you have seen Big Hero 6, that's where this is going.
Iska will just sort of like head tilt.
Matthias, you can make a investigation or survival at advantage, whichever you choose to figure out where Jebediah was. All right, no problems.
Nice.
You remember what his directions, and it takes you just a bit to get your bearing because it's a new area, but you're like, yep, I got it. All right, cool. So you get over to Jebediah's place. It's definitely after dusk. He's waiting on the porch for you. He's like, howdy, folks. I wasn't sure if you're going to make it, but I was thinking you would. We saved some food for you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. You know, my wife, she's got great cooking. Oh, just the best. I swear, you got to make sure you have some of her cherry cobbler. It is out of this world. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
I'll take you up on that. Sounds
Please come on in,
sounds
folks.
great.
Come on in.
I'm keeping track of where the shop is and everything.
Yeah.
Cause after my trance, I'm probably gonna go back there and try to work on a few things again before we head out in the morning
Okay.
for everyone else.
As you go in the house, Jebediah will look at you as and be like, I made sure to get plenty of blankets for you, my friend. I got you covered. Quite literally.
That is very kind of you.
Hey, Shin.
Hmm.
So I know you like doing your own thing and stuff, but did you by chance take a look at the amulet and the scale and do your magic juice thing?
Oh no, magic juice will need about seven-ish days to actually complete. So I looked at it, but yeah, that's my determination from looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. We'll get there when we get there. We just need some downtime for it. Right now, we don't seem to have that. Would you like your amulet back? You can hold on to it for now. I don't actually need to keep holding on to it for you at this point.
I would.
Hand her back her cracked amulet. Also,
GM is going to say take a break right now.
Mhm.
Take 5,
Sure.
and then come back and see where we're at and where we want to go from there.
Sounds
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's nearly 11 if you want to call it.
It's up to you guys. I don't have any plans. Last time we stopped here was Valeria, so that's up to you guys.
Well, she doesn't have a test tomorrow, but she still has class.
Yeah, I do have to wake up and teach children's.
Yes, Tig. Shin absolutely teaches Isk how to fist bump.
something they can use on future NPCs too, because anything you teach them will probably come up later.
Hell yeah. I like that instead of doing anything this session, we just babysat a kid.
Baby Yoda.
I made farm tools.
Farm tools. Yeah,
Well,
sorry, y'all. That's gonna happen when kids are around.
I guess hyper revolutionizing farm tools for these people.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna
Hey, you
be
know
their
that
new.
workload that took you like, an entire week to complete maybe a patch of the ground? Yeah, how about you complete that in a day?
You're gonna
Sounds like
be.
y'all talk all you want. I really gotta pee. Bye.
You're gonna be these people's favorite person.
We should figure out who's in charge around here and tell them that Anthony's parents suck nuts. Because those people suck real bad.
That was silent completely just playing off of everything that we were saying.
Mm-hmm. So what? They still suck nuts.
We are on break now. Everything okay?
Yeah. I'm eating ice cream and I'm very happy about it.
Yeah, ice cream is good.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Tillamook Mudslide is the shit. If you've never had it,
Ooh,
it's the best.
does sound good. I don't usually get ice cream.
We ate all of our cookies already.
These are good. I do like
Yeah, we
babysit.
bought more Snowman's cookies. How are those Japanese desserts?
I didn't try them yet. Just gonna try them in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting here, I might try the banana ones first. I'm intrigued because I hate
Sweet.
like American banana candy, but I'm hoping Japanese banana candy is more
Oh yeah,
banana-like.
American banana candy is the worst.
It's true.
We bought banana candy when we were in Japan, didn't we?
I think so.
Or
It's
like
just like a-
banana like pastries or something.
yeah, it's just like I like the actual taste of banana, but that like
Fake.
artificial candy banana is like does not remotely resemble actual banana.
Yeah.
Mm. You know, I've heard that they actually taste like a now extinct species of banana.
But
Like
Probably true. Or
there
like
was another variety of banana that actually tasted like that candy tastes like.
I believe it.
Like I know food science is pretty crazy, and it also could have been like derived from like part of what makes something taste like it. Like grape also is one of those flavors that they don't like replicate well as a candy flavor.
Yeah.
But in general, that seems grape is like a hard flavor to replicate outside of actual grapes.
I was reading something today about if you feed cows like oats and something else at the same time, their milk and meat will taste like raspberries.
Huh.
Because like some chemical reaction that happens in their stomach creates like a chemical that is the thing that makes raspberries taste like raspberries.
Interesting.
I want to look it up by typing in cows taste like raspberries and see what happens.
Perfect.
Snozberries taste like snozberries.
Mm.
So what are we thinking? Call it for the night or continue?
I still have
Doesn't-
time, but it depends whoever has the least time.
Yeah, we are in the
Yeah,
past over
we're
here.
in Pacific time, so like it's 9 o'clock here. I'm good.
Yeah. I think that's up to Ilaria.
Yeah, I don't really care either way.
Okay.
Good to keep going.
Whatever.
Could call it here. Not a terrible stopping point.
Nope.
I'm okay right now, but when the crash happens, it's gonna happen fast, and then I'm gonna be useless.
It's okay.
When does your crash usually happen?
Around 15
Unpredictable.
minutes from now.
Then it
I
sounds
would
like we
trust
should
the
stop
husband
now.
more than her herself.
Yeah. Sounds like we should end it here.
We
We've got-
get to a point where she's going to be nodding off, trying to actually like talk or finish moves or do anything.
That's fine.
I'm terrible.
It's okay. It's late
Hey,
there.
when you're tired, you're tired. It, by the way, is oats and sunflower seeds.
Crazy.
Nice.
Random fact of the day.
So now I figured out my solution to pacing. I just make Corey babysit all the time.
It's perfect.
Hey, man. Now I'm going to be ready with stories because apparently that's going to fucking happen. I like that I got hella shit for it, and then everyone else did the same thing and did not
I
get any
didn't
shit
have to
for
do a
it.
performance check. And I was also telling a story. She just happened to fall asleep during the damn thing. I could have continued.
Matthias didn't tell the story. You didn't give him any shit.
I thought I said crickets.
No, you didn't.
No.
Okay.
You gave him no shit.
I was probably already ignoring him by that point.
Rude.
I don't think you can win this.
It is what it is.
Oh, it's okay.
high noon.
There was plenty of casual racism, so maybe there's also a little casual sexism going on. It's no big deal.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm just teasing you.
So no game next week, and we will have game the week after.
Yay!
The week
Was
after.
wasn't that the
You
one
guys
that
will
they
not
were
be
missing?
here, but we will still have game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it makes sense with Thanksgiving coming up.